Hello. How's everyone doing?
Hello,
It's your
hello.
ship. It's your ship. Good to see you all. Hey, everyone.
Good to see you
How's it
all.
going?
Thank you all. How y'all doing tonight?
How y'all doing? Good to see you all. Thank you all so much for joining us. Really do appreciate your time. Love your new intro, Miss Daphne. Love it.
Thank you. Thank you. The little guy's just walking along there. I was like, can I make him run faster?
Sorry. Can you make it walk faster? Oh my goodness. Goodness, goodness.
Goodness,
Spring break
goodness.
is here. Nice.
Oh, spring break.
Well,
Very nice. Very nice.
tonight we're talking about the Guthrie case and interesting stuff that's happening out there, particularly with the FBI being out there. Did you see where JLR posted that earlier?
I absolutely did, Justin. Yes,
Very
they were.
interesting with that. And
Mhm.
not only that, with these cameras, the neighbors' cameras, that's the reporting that's coming out, which is, I don't know. I want to see how the chat feels about it, Daph.
I do too. I do too.
Yeah. Yeah. Guys, if you're just joining us, make sure you click that thumbs up button wherever you are, whether you're in Daphne's or my chat. Really appreciate you guys being here. Share the live out, would mean so much to us as well. Good to see everyone. Hello in chat.
Hello,
The,
hello. Where are you guys listening from? Put in chat where you are listening or
yeah.
watching.
You want to say
Yeah, we
your
love to.
city or
Mhm.
state or country or continent or wherever.
Wherever you're from, put it
Texas,
in chat.
Tucson. We got some Tucsonites. Is that what they're called?
Oh, very
Tucsonites?
cool. Tucsonites. Yeah, I like that.
Kentucky, Ohio.
Scotland. Cool. Washington State. My recliner. I love I
Oh, that's
love that.
cute. My recliner.
Virginia, Missouri, Virginia Beach, nice. Springfield, Missouri,
Nice.
Wisconsin, Florida, yeah, New Orleans. Ooh, I love New Orleans. Very
Yeah,
cool, very cool. Canada, very nice. India, very no, that's cool.
India's
Well,
beautiful.
we are going to be discussing the Nancy Guthrie case, and you want to talk a little bit about these security cameras, this
Yeah,
ring
we can
cameras.
we can pull it up.
Okay.
So these cameras that everyone's talking about today,
Mm-hmm.
very interesting. Brian Enton posted this earlier, and just an hour ago, I think. These are the neighbors' ring cameras that stopped working around the time Nancy Guthrie was abducted. Also, in same time frame, their dog woke them up to go outside, which they say is very unusual.
Mm.
I don't know how I feel about that,
And
to be quite
maybe,
honest with you.
yeah, and you could tell. I believe I read a little something about these cameras. They are connected by, I want to say, an Ethernet cable. Or they're hardwired in. I'm not
Yep.
sure how you hardwire the Ring cameras in because I haven't figured
Yep.
that out yet.
Yeah,
But
there's wireless ring cameras, and then there are wired ring cameras, or they used to be.
okay,
Um, and you could purchase either which ones. Ones you have to
oh,
recharge, or ones with a direct cord.
okay.
S-
I have
So,
solar for mine. I have a connection where I can plug in a little solar panel
oh yeah,
and I never have to charge it. Yeah.
I've
Well,
never.
I don't have
Oh
to bring
wow,
it in to charge it. It's pretty cool.
that's nice. That's very nice.
Yeah, it is. Very cool.
Um, I mean,
Yes.
what's the coincidence of that? Is that a coincidence, chat? Is it a coincidence that they say that they're first of all, who are these people? We know that they're neighbors, number one. Number two, their cameras stopped working. How long did they stop working? Number one.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, they say that their dog woke them up. Is that a coincidence that all of this happened? And why are we learning about this nearly 40 freaking
Yeah.
days later?
Yeah, I know. Why are we learning about this now, over a month later? And I have questions just like you, Justin, and probably the rest of the chat. Did the dog wake up this the same exact time? Like, is the timestamp that they lost connection as
Well,
on the
I
Ring
want to
camera,
show
or?
something else. I want to show you how close this Ring camera is. We should probably look it up on Google Earth too, so we can look at that house. But so Brian did this. Right there's Nancy's house. It seems to
That
be
is.
in the back of the home.
Okay, so that's her backyard, right?
I'm guessing.
Wait, let me see.
Um,
Yes.
You know
Is
what's
that Laura?
interesting to me about this? A few things, because things leak out sometimes prior to arrest or whatever, and they'll kind of give some hints or whatever. But what is interesting to me about this, Daphne, in chat, is they were talking about blackouts from someone closer to the home. And when they're saying blackouts, it's a little bit confusing because people are thinking internet blackouts or whatever. No,
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
means it. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just agreeing with you. That's what you think
Okay.
of, like, completely everybody's blacked out when
Yeah.
you think
Yeah.
blackout.
But it's your behavioral pattern, right? If you are normally on your phone at 1 o'clock in the morning, or you, get up at night to use the bathroom and you get on your phone a few minutes and doze back off, or whatever, your phone was off, these patterns, or if your phone was off, anything like this. So it's interesting that this is now coming out, plus the blackout thing as well.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, what is that?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I think it is interesting, but I don't believe it. See, when your camera is hardwired, it's pretty difficult to have what are those things called?
A signal jammer. And
Skimmer.
yes,
There you go.
yes, that is
Signal
a
jammer,
great
not a
point.
skimmer.
That's a great point. That's a very good point, Daphne. I never thought of that. I've talked about this on other cases with like signal
Yeah.
jammers and stuff, but hardwired cameras are very, very actually, I think they're almost impossible to signal jam.
Yeah, I believe so. They're impossible. You'd have to cut the line or something to the home for it to. It's probably backed up on Wi-Fi. So if somebody cut the line, then the Wi-Fi would back it up. Maybe I'm not too sure, but I know a little bit about them. Yeah, I think maybe the dog would be more of knowing something was going on than the Ring cameras. See, now mine strictly runs on Wi-Fi, right? Sometimes it will have a notification, but there won't be any video there, and I'm always thinking, did someone jam my cameras,
Oh,
But it's
really?
just, yeah, it does
It's
that.
just a corrupted file.
A corrupted file. There you go. That's exactly what it is. There's nothing there, and I'm like, damn it, can't see.
Yeah,
And of course,
I mean, it's just really interesting. Whoever this was, obviously, we've got them on camera, with Nancy's in the front. They wasn't expecting that because they took the cameras, though.
Is that the gym guy? This kind of looks like the side of her house too, Justin.
I don't know. You probably would know. Let me pull up. You may pull up Google Earth.
Yeah, can you?
Yeah.
I'll remove this. It kind of looks like the side of her house, and if you remember correctly, if you're on the road and you're actually facing her house, the home to the right of her is the gym show guy. The guy the guy that was carrying out the boxes that has the gym show, right? With
Was
the
hers
long white hair.
is hers 5109 or 6215? I can't remember.
5820, I think.
Okay, it was off.
Hold on.
Okay, I got it.
And
Never mind. I got it.
remember
Sorry.
remember they grabbed his cameras from the side of the house, but his didn't look like Ring cameras, but I could be wrong. Oh, you pulled it up. Hold on.
Here we go.
Okay, hold on. Let me pull it up. There we go. Okay.
Okay, so this is it this house?
Yes, that's her house, and then the
No,
one
this
to the
is her
left.
house, but
Yes.
is this one we're looking at? Which one are we looking at?
Look at the one with the brown roof. That would be the gym show guy. So I can't tell if it looks
No.
kind of like it's his view, but
No, I think it's farther than that.
it would. So if you're looking from their cameras, you could see the tall cactus on that little video that we just seen in her yard. That tall
Where's the tall
cactus.
cactus?
Let me see here.
It's hard to see when they're up and down.
Yeah, I know. Let me look on my phone. It might be easier. That way I can guide you. 1 second.
Let me look at this.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it's from the side. I thought it was from the back, but you would be able to see. Well, let's see.
I think
The
mother-in-law's suite, isn't it?
Yeah,
See,
I forgot. She does have a mother-in-law suite there. I forgot, like a little. Well, that's the garage, and then you have the mother-in-law suite out there by the pool.
It's got to be like one of these houses.
Yeah, I'm
Anyone
trying to
know
find.
in chat?
Yeah, let us know in chat if you.
I think
you know.
I think the one on the left, as you are looking at Nancy's house. As you're looking at Nancy's house, like
Okay.
you think it's across the street?
It has to be on the same side as Nancy's.
That's what I would think too. Yeah.
Yeah, so if it's on the left, if you're facing forward in front of Nancy's.
See, there's a wall there. I think it's this right here.
You think it's that one in the caddy corner?
There's they all got
Adjacent.
fucking walls. Actually, I just noticed that.
Yeah. All I know is you got that big old cactus in front that you have a clear view at. I'm trying to figure out where it's at in her yard.
I'm gonna look
Let's
at
see
this.
if I go road view real quick on my phone and see if I can figure it out. Okay, I see the cactus. The tall cactus in her yard is right. Well, she's got a couple of them actually. There's one singular one in her front yard. See if we could see the palm trees in that video might help as well.
Here, I'll go back. Let me go back to it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Because she's got a couple palm trees in her yard. Those really tall ones.
Right here.
Okay. Let us know, guys, if you know exactly which one it is. Hi, Tucson girl. Good to see you, dear. She's the Can Cable
To me,
Company.
that looks like the mother-in-law suite.
Yeah.
But okay, if we go closer, see this wall, and there's
yeah,
it's a really tall cactus, but like it looks directly behind. But then watch it zoom out. Right. Okay. Look at that big mountain too. There's a big mountain too.
There's a singular cactus. I don't even see the palm tree. So this has to be the back of the house or the side of the house because the palm tree is kind of in the front on the other side. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
You should be able to see the palm tree, but it's on the other side. Sorry, I'm on. Hi guys, welcome and thanks for joining us. Side of the house, yeah, but we're trying to figure out which side. Let me look here because I would like to definitely know which house. Oh no, they fogged out. Did they fog out her house?
I wonder if we do it like this. Watch this.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull this right back up. Check this out, Daph.
People are fogging their houses on there.
Watch this. Let's see.
There you go. That's a lot better. Yes. Okay.
See this?
Mm-hmm.
It's a big ass cactus. See, we're right here.
Yep.
And Nancy's is right here. I'm wondering if it's, we're viewing it from right here, or could the camera, Brian and then be right here?
Yeah, they got a pretty good shot of her house. It wasn't blurry or anything. So they're definitely in that area.
To me, it looks like the mother-in-law suite.
Yeah, it does to me too.
In my opinion.
Thank you, Miss Shannon. I appreciate you, my dear, for being here. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Shannon. Appreciate you, love.
Yeah.
Very kind of you. How do you fog your house on there? You can fog it with Google Earth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. A lot of people in her neighborhood have been doing that, especially on the corner.
View her bedroom slider from that view.
Mm-hmm.
Oh damn! What did I do?
I think
What did I do, man? Oh, I zoomed way in. 1 second.
We were in the palm tree.
Yeah.
So someone on that corner, like for instance, if you come out of Nancy's and make a left, and go on that first street right there where it curls around, they fogged their house.
All right,
like on Google Street View.
Look at this from here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
2210.
All right, where's that big ass cactus at? Is that it right there?
Well, she's got a couple of them in the back, but she's just got one in the front. So if you're looking from the direction you are now, there should be like 2 big ass cactuses.
Okay, you see these 2 big cactuses?
There, that might be it.
I'm thinking that whoever it is might be.
Right there, yeah. Oh, Justin, you got a super sticker, dear. Thank you, Shannon.
Thank you, Miss Shannon. Appreciate your love. Thank you, Lovey. Very kind.
Thank you. So let's see. Yeah, I think they're in the back too, Justin.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Back adjacent. Yeah. I was thinking it was the neighbor right there to your left with the dark roof. He's the gym show guy.
Well, they were looking. It's definitely not them, because they was already looking at that house. They had already checked those cameras. I am pretty sure.
Justin, you got a
looking at it from here. Thank you, Miss Lori. Appreciate you very, very much. Thank you for your support, my friend. Do appreciate you, lovely.
Thank you, Miss Lori.
Do you guys agree in chat? Are we agreeing that
you think it's this house, you guys? The one in the back? Here, can they see? I'm going to just take us off for a minute so they can see it better. Do you guys think it's that house?
I think you see this brick wall. Right. I think it might be this.
Yeah, it's adjacent to it. It has to be where they got the footage from it.
But I don't see a big cactus.
No.
But I see this wall. Maybe they're not giving the exact house. I don't know, but
yeah, it might not be good.
Got to be one of these 2 houses here.
And then they were going all through that neighborhood, and if you come out of Nancy's and make a right and go up what is it, Camino Marvel or Marvel? I'm sorry if I don't know how to pronounce it. They were walking up that way too, trying to get camera footage. So they could have walked all the way around, and that's how they. But why a month later, though, Justin? That's the question, right? Hi, Jen. Good to see you, dear. Why would they just now say something? Like, seriously. And if your dog, like, you're going to remember your dog woke you up a month. Like, my dog woke me up earlier this week, right? But I don't even remember what day that was.
Well, I think you might remember it because you've recalled. You know, it's such a milestone in your neighborhood.
Yeah,
You know what I
still,
mean?
like, like the dog might have heard something. Absolutely, like especially if they live very close to her, like for instance in the back right there.
Kim French says, do a background check on Nancy Guthrie, and there is a woman that comes up every time that uses the address, but not a family member. 100%.
Oh, where's this at? Right here. Do a background check on Nancy Guthrie, and there's a woman that comes up every time and uses the address, but not a family member. That's interesting.
Did you hear that the one lady that called JLR said there is a guy crouched down by the bushes?
What?
In the one Cattell showed, but she did call in the police. Yeah, I think this is someone that's whoever this is very close. This is someone that knows her. You know.
Yeah. I'm with Justin on that. This is someone that's either, and this is just my speculation, I feel it's someone that is family or close acquaintance, someone that feels they're owed something by Nancy, either because she's given them something before and maybe stopped,
Yep.
recently. So
1000%.
1000%. I have
1000%.
yes, exactly. It's otherwise, I don't know. I have a new article out about the camera stuff. If you
Oh yeah,
want to go over it.
let's yeah.
You guys want to do that?
That'd be great. That'd be great. Then we'll get to Chris's stuff.
All right.
Guys, if you're just joining us, make sure you're hitting that thumbs up button or sharing this live out. You guys are rock star legends. Thank you all for being
rock stars. Yes, guys. Thank you. Extra credit for you, those who share. Thank you so much. All right. Can you all see this? Make sure. Oops, I'm pressing on buttons.
Yes.
You guys can see it. Okay. All right. It says Nancy Guthrie update. What's the link between internet glitches and the night of her disappearance? Investigators to probe. And it goes on to say the search for Nancy Guthrie, missing now for 5 weeks, you guys, has intensified as investigators explore potential clues related to her suspected abduction. Authorities in Tucson, Arizona are questioning residents about internet disruptions on the night she vanished, while several homeowners reported glitches. So there's several of them, Justin. I did not know that. See that? Several homeowners.
Several?
Yeah, it says several. I thought it was just the one. Chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you thought it was just the one. Or
who is this article by? Who is this article by?
This is by the Times Now. It just came out. The
Times Now. The Times Now?
Heard 1, 2. You've heard 2? 2 for more than 1, and then 1 for just 1. Thank you.
I got the house. I got the map.
You do?
I found the house.
All right.
I got someone sent it to me.
Oh, heck yeah. All right. We'll pull that up too. Thank you, Miss Brooke. Love that name. I love the name Brooke. It's so beautiful. Thanks for all you do. I really think now is a psyop. Did I say that right? And we'll never know the truth. So sad. It's really starting to feel that way because it's just going on and going on.
Nah, I think we're gonna get it soon.
You think so?
Yeah.
I
This is
feel
not
like,
long. This is not long. It's really not.
yeah, true. Compared to the Brian Kohlberger case, right? Brian Kohlberger was what, 47 days?
Yeah.
40,
Yeah.
47,
I
something like
mean,
that.
I don't think they're
So,
going to just be willy-nilly and arrest someone, in my opinion, because it's such a high-profile case. Especially
yeah.
if the people that they've already went to their house and did warrants, which I do think that they'll be back, at least at one of their houses,
Mhm.
potentially for some reason, in my opinion.
Yeah. I think they have their eyes set, but they just got to have their ducks in a row though before they can actually make an arrest, right? Because if they
Mhm.
arrest the wrong person and they don't have enough evidence, then it can be eek. That wouldn't be good.
Yes.
They definitely want
Okay.
more.
You want to
Thank
see
you,
the
Miss
house?
Brooke. Oh, I do want to see the house.
Oh,
Hold
you
on one
finish
second.
this, I guess. You want to finish this, or is that?
Oh yeah, here. Look, well, I don't know. Let's find out more information if there were several homeowners before we start reading the rest of this.
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
I think we should find out more information because that's a lot of people in chat think the same. They've only heard it once, so I haven't heard
Mhm.
more than one, guys. Okay,
Okay.
let's see. Where's our house at? 0. Haley, hi Haley.
Well, this is interesting. Okay, so they are under Enton's ex post. Okay. So two things I'm getting. One thing I'm getting is we're gonna have to come back to this right here. Check this out.
Pam got you. Pam gave you a super sticker too, hon.
Okay. Thank you so much, Pam. You're very kind, darling. Appreciate you very, very much.
Thank you, Miss Pam.
Pam, Justin's turn on it. Oh, you're fine, honey. Thank you so much. Thank you for any support. I appreciate you very much. That's very kind of you, Miss Pam.
Oh.
Okay. So this
You
is
got it.
Nancy's. This is Nancy's. Right?
Okay. Oh, yellow house. Okay.
And it's saying that the location it is here.
That's the one you were just pointing at. Yes.
Yeah. And that is the address 2125.
They're watching.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Let's make sure.
And that's
Yep.
Camino.
Yep.
Law.
That's it. Yep. And they are looking, that would be right at the very back of the mother-in-law suite. Yep.
Yep.
We was right on it. We was right on it.
You're right on it, Justin. Good job.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm just marking that for mine.
Michelle, thank you so much. I always thought this was more than a kidnapping. I don't think it was a kid. I actually don't think it was a intended. I don't think it was the intended was there for kidnapping, right?
I'm sorry. Here we go.
I think it was there for. I think that they were there for Nancy and Nancy only.
Oh yeah, I agree, and I know they call it kidnapping, and I know we put kidnapping, and we say that still, but
well,
I agree with you.
If you're taken, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Abduction, kidnapping. They were there just for Nancy. I mean, if it comes out differently, I'm going to be really surprised because they took nothing else, Justin. They only took her. And I know some people will be like, well, what if they went in there to rob her and then she had a heart attack or something? Because it did show at
You're
2
still taking her
o'clock.
stuff. You're still going to take her stuff.
Exactly.
Listen, I'm going to tell you something. I'm trying to think like the perpetrator here. If I'm going in there, right? First of all, most people don't go in a home that has a person. Number one.
Yep.
They usually go while they're gone. Number two, if they go in, generally they're very quiet. But number three, you're not going to show up potentially before a day before, potentially, or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Number three, if my goal is to get stuff in that house and something would happen, a burglary gone wrong, which can happen, and you ended up taking her or whatever, I'm going to take a hell of a lot more. I'm taking
Oh yeah,
pictures. I'm taking everything.
you're so funny.
Seriously.
Let me get that
I'm
gold. Let
taking
me get that
everything.
gold
I'm taking
frame.
the tile. I'm taking the light bulbs.
Shoot, take the
If I've
groceries. They're worth more than
listen,
anything right now.
listen, if I have went this far, you know what I mean? If trust me, if I would ever commit a crime like that and something like that happened, like I am taking it all, because if you're going down, you're going down.
Just, Justin's like, I'm taking the tile. I'm like, I'm in the
Seriously,
refrigerator.
I'm
Bag it
not
up.
joking.
Bag it up.
Listen,
Ser-
if something like that happens, you might as well get it all, because you're getting caught. You're getting caught.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
So
you're getting caught. And
my van,
yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
my van's going to be looking like a lowrider.
Sheets and stuff hanging out of your trunk as you're driving down the road.
Yes,
I know,
absolutely.
seriously. And you
Yeah,
don't go to rob somebody's house with a full backpack. That's just crazy. Like we
yeah,
you know what I mean? And like 100 pairs of clothes on you guys. Like when
yeah,
you go to rob something, you want to be light as possible, right? Get in and get out. And
yes.
this guy was wrapped up in cellophane, wrap up his skin in cellophane probably, and had like hazmat suit on, probably like a, what are those things called? Spanks or whatever underneath, and then a
He's certainly got a lot of stuff on.
Mhm.
Certainly got a lot of stuff on, in my
Oh yeah.
opinion.
Oh, he
Um,
does.
okay. All right. You want to pull up that?
Oh, I didn't see it. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Oh yes. I love them. Oh, you gotta, oops, sorry. Oh, it's moving so fast I can't click on it.
Michelle, thank you so much, my love. Intruders wanted payback. 1,000% agree. To who or what? Payback. Intruders sent a message, and that's a good point, right? Just because, and we're thinking that this is about Nancy, but it doesn't necessarily have to be about Nancy. Um, I think, like if the mob and stuff like that, which I don't believe this is the mob, but I'm just saying as an example, they would do something to your loved ones because that was the ultimate pain.
Mhm.
If you hurt them, uh, they didn't suffer, so they would do something to your loved ones,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
but again, I don't think that this is. I don't think this is a type with when it comes to Savannah, like a lone wolf. This would have to be money related or business, revenge, vengeance, deep seated anger.
Mhm.
A lone wolf doesn't have help.
Nope.
Lone wolf
And
doesn't have help.
that's why nobody's claimed the reward.
$1.2 million.
Yeah, nobody's claimed it because they're not claiming it because they're going to tell on themselves, right? So if you got somebody that was paid, I
Yeah,
mean, I don't know how much people pay a hitman, right? This
it's not
person
usually
seemed pretty,
1.2 million. That's for
yeah, I
sure.
don't know. I have no
Yeah,
idea, you guys.
yeah.
So this person, uh, I mean, it seemed like they did their homework on like what, I mean, they've tricked people this long, but maybe not, right?
Mhm.
Maybe that's what they want him to think.
Yeah.
So
The perp was already inside the house because they were in the car?
hmm,
What do you mean because they were in the car? I don't know.
in the garage, like in Nancy's car.
I don't know what they mean by that. Motive, follow the
Um,
money. Follow the money or follow the grievance. Yeah.
I want to read this too. Hope. This is a really good. She was saying, authorities say you should do everything possible not to allow them to take you to a second location because
Yeah.
statistically, there's a lot higher chance you'll end up dead.
Yes.
And yes, that is the truth. Do not let them take you anywhere. Just fall down on the ground like you're hiding from a bear, right?
Yep.
And try everything in your power to fight them back. Because once they take you and put you in that car, it's
Claw their fucking eyes out.
oh yeah.
That's what you do.
Yeah, no, I know. Do everything you possibly can.
Yes.
Everything. Don't be scared. Just so I like that comment that she wrote there. So all right. Let's see
Yes.
here.
Catch
Anybody?
up.
Oh, I like that catch up.
Here's my
Thank you.
email, or you can text it at 307-228-4906 right there. Thank you so much, honey. Appreciate you. In my opinion,
There you go.
one biggest flag is the fact that Ransom was 2 days. I thought it was almost 4 days, 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, I did too. I thought it was like
Almost
4
like it
days.
was an afterthought. Yep, yes. And that's a very good point, Linda. Very good point. I better hide under the bed then. Don't let them take you to a second location. Listen, if you're going to die, you die right there.
Oh, hell
Because
yeah. You die right there.
honestly, people think, "Oh my god, I better follow them or they're going to do something to me." Listen, they're
Mm-mm.
taking
They're
you
going to do it anyways.
somewhere to do something to you where there's
Yep.
nobody around. It's
Yep.
now or never, mother chicken. And I know it's
Now
scary,
or
but
never.
it's
Yep.
truly now or never. Uh, that's why you got to
You
do it.
scream, you fight like your life depends on it because it does.
Hmm. Yeah. The FBI
Mm-hmm.
said kidnapping is when ransom money is exchanged. They're calling this an abduction. Yeah. Yeah. Well, and you contact the family as well.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to drop mods? Can y'all drop Chris McDonough from the interview
Oh
rooms
yeah.
link in all 4 chats if you don't mind? And
Yeah.
could you give
Thank
him the
you.
credit, like the
Yes, I have it actually in here somewhere. It's in one of my
uh, make sure
right
you guys
here.
are subbed up to the interview room with Chris McDonough, our friend Chris. He is a former homicide detective and still works with the Cold Case Foundation,
Mm-hmm.
and all around good guy. Wonderful panel. Some of the best here.
I agree. I agree. And Justin, I
Mhm.
know I've been watching this today off and on, right? So I know what they're talking about, and they talk a lot about the vehicle, right? And
Yes.
we heard that this particular vehicle that they still have is in custody. I have not heard different. If you guys have, put it in the chat. If you've heard that the vehicle has been given back to the family, put it in the chat and let us know where you heard it. But I haven't heard that. And it's been over a month now that they still have it, you guys. I just find that just to be too uncomfortable for me. Like, I've thought of reasons why. And it's just, my opinion. I thought of reasons why. Maybe they accidentally stepped in the blood on the porch when they went to go check on Nancy and they got that blood from the bottom of their shoe inside the vehicle. But still, like,
How would you
would
get
it
that blood in the vehicle though after you've called 911?
well, say they went to go check on Nancy and
Mhm.
they went to the front door and didn't realize the blood was there and accidentally stepped on it, right? So it got stuck to the
Mhm.
bottom of their shoe and ended up going back in the vehicle maybe for something, who knows,
Mm.
right? And
don't know about
or
that.
maybe didn't even freaking
That
know.
that would be very suspicious to me.
Yes, agree. I agree.
But
So
I think it's suspicious all around, to be honest with you. But I want to make it clear for the chat that the sheriff has said that the family is clear
yes,
as of now. So I just want to get the opinion versus what the sheriff says is two different things.
absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Chris M said both cars are still with you. Okay, here we go. I want to play certain
when they were asked a little
You
bit
just
more
let me know if you want me to pause it, Jeff.
about that. He said, well, one other thing I can tell you is it is now at a repair shop getting fixed. And I thought, oh, okay. So I wanted to assemble you guys here this evening with your experience, and Maureen.
Serenity, it was said that it has been towed to a repair shop and not back with family yet. Yeah. Is that a coincidence?
I'm sorry. That's just weird.
It doesn't fly with me. It just doesn't.
Me either. That's like Daniel getting a loaner phone when the RCMP took his regular cell phone. That's just, do they do that?
Well,
I don't know.
Well, I mean, what made it break suddenly the day of or the day after? Would that be a coincidence after your mother-in-law or your mom goes missing? I'm just asking the question. What do you think, Chad?
They took the car part, the black box and stuff, but still, like, it's been a month. How long do they need it for? And they don't clean the vehicle before they give it back to you usually.
Oh, hell no.
I don't know.
No.
They didn't fix Luke Daly's mom's house, but they broken through the bottom of the floor with her house.
I mean,
maybe because
they will reimburse you if they break something or whatever, but it's
I mean, you have done evidence. I mean, for the best teams in the world in the FBI. You ran those groups, John. You've run evidence facilities. You know what the chain of custody is. Bob, same thing. Gary, your psychology experiences laid out, who we believe may be involved, may not be involved. And tonight, I want to make it clear for the record, I am not in any way, shape, or form, nor I don't believe anybody on this panel is implicating anybody in the family. That's just for the record. We're going to follow the evidence and whatever that means. However, we also cannot ignore the fact that there is a car that was impounded, and it is a piece of evidence. In fact, the source told me specifically it is in evidence, quote unquote.
Yes, and that's not the. There's been other sources that said it is evidence as well. Now, evidence means it's of value, right? It's of value to this case. And again, you got to think about the Daily Range Rover being returned. You got to think about Carlos's car and van being returned. Yep. So what is it about said vehicle that makes this of value?
Not to mention, even the Uber driver. Now, I know that person's a stranger as well, right? The Uber driver. And now I know most of them have cameras and stuff inside their vehicle. They didn't even, I don't even think they took the Uber driver's car. They did take Nancy's car. Yes, Linda, they took her car, but that car has been since returned. And wasn't Carlos and Luke cleared by the sheriff per his new statement the other day?
I've
Last
not
night?
heard. I don't
Yeah, I'll
know.
find it I'll find it and we can put it up in a minute.
Who was it by?
The sheriff.
The sheriff reported it?
Yeah. I'll find it on here.
Mary, thank you so much. I have had many unalivings in my family, but as a mere person, we knew everything. Not knowing, I call psychological torture, is worse. Yes. And thank you so much, Mary. Appreciate you. I'm so sorry. And everyone that I've spent my time in this, they say that is one of the worst things, you know. Justin, have we heard any more about the fella detained, arrested in front of Nancy's? Drove by multiple times, 2 weeks in her photo. I think he's just a drunk that wanted detention. I think that's pretty much all it was with him. Like he was just drunk that night.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that.
Well,
I heard that
it has a
too.
number, which we were suspecting. Anyway.
What was that? Sorry.
I was just saying, Bruce, I heard that as well, that the sheriff can't, it has to be a prosecutor or FBI. I would agree with that, but I'm not.
I don't believe anyone but the FBI or a prosecutor, to be honest with you. This sheriff is too damn wishy-washy for me, back and forth. So, I mean, he said 3 different statements about the family in 2 days, and 2 of them in 1 day. So
yeah, I'll find the statement from him.
Okay. Now I can definitively confirm if that is the case.
Okay, I read it wrong. It says Sheriff Chris Nanos on if Luke Daly and Carlos, the 2 men detained and released in the Nancy Guthrie investigation, are cleared or not in the case. In addition to his answer. Oh, he says he's not aware of any search warrants that have been served on any other persons of interest. He talks in riddles.
Yeah.
Here, I'll send you that if you want to read it. For some reason, I read that as they were cleared.
I think I broke up for a second, so I think my internet went out for a second or something.
Yeah, you're okay.
Thank you so much, Michelle. Michelle says, I don't think Tommaso is involved. This points to, oh my God, am I still here?
You're still here, yeah, but I don't. Yeah, I can see you. I just can't see Michelle's comment though. Something up with the internet.
Okay.
Oh, there it is. I see it. Okay.
Michelle, thank you so much. I don't think Tommaso is involved. The points to suspects being hired. P.S. Love this podcast. Thank you so much, Michelle.
Thank you.
So I don't think, in my opinion, I don't think the person in the footage is Tommaso at all. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
I don't know. I truly don't know. All I know, not know, but what I believe rather, is that whoever this is knows her, is affiliated with her. But again, the thing that I just go back to, and is the searching of their house so much. Maybe they was just damned and digging to see if there was something there. But again, the car keeping it there, and then them searching hours in the house forensically, going 5 times to the house, and the FBI running over there one day, checking neighbors' cameras, and searching their yards, their backyards, outside in the desert there, past their yards. You just
Mm-hmm.
you just can't not. You know what I mean? Like it just it's worrisome.
It is worrisome. It really is. And I want to point out something. Haley said definitely knows her and a loner too. And I feel like that too, right? Someone that is like a hermit, sticks to themselves,
Mm,
probably maybe feels like they're entitled. That's the way I feel, that they're entitled, and has a lack of respect for authority.
I agree with all of that except the hermit thing. Does the hermit get help? Does the hermit get help?
Like, as in, like for mental health and stuff, I feel like maybe this person has like been seen for some type of like abandonment or something in mental health or something like that, right? Anger issues maybe or something.
Mm.
But I could be wrong. What do you think about that?
Um, if yeah, I mean, I think you have to be. I mean, I think anyone at their any human being is capable of unaliving someone in the right, whether it's defending yourself or whatever. But
Mhm.
this goes beyond that. This is not trying to protect yourself or anything. This is going in someone's house in the middle of the night to a very vulnerable person who can't defend themselves, who is truthfully at the very end of their life the way it is.
Yep. It's like a wolf going to attack a sheep,
Yeah,
basically.
and it's such a the victim continuum. The risk level is almost zero. She's
Yeah.
like the last person,
Mhm.
that someone's going to do this to. Kara, thank you so much, my dear. If Annie and Tomaso often took Nancy there, uh, if often took Nancy there, would not there be not blood, but perhaps DNA from having her things in boot, so the trunk of the car anyway, but they might have looked at electronic trip times. Absolutely, and that's a very good point, Kara. They're not just looking for DNA and things like that. The data that comes back on the car, right? Like,
Mhm.
for instance, again, not blaming anyone or anything. I'm just using this as an example. If Tommaso said he dropped his mom or mother-in-law off, let her, walked her inside, came back and went home. Well, his data better say that. His data better say that. And it better,
Mhm.
it's if he says he, didn't go out the rest of the night or whatever, the data on the vehicles, phones, all of that pretty, should say that.
I
Otherwise,
agree.
it's going to be uh, something bad.
What about Justin? What about all of the talk about first it was they took her home, right? Talking about
Hmm.
Annie and Tommaso, and then
Hmm.
it went to Tommaso took her home. And now there's talk that just Annie took her home. Well, who the heck took her freaking home then?
Well, I've never heard them saying Annie took her home. I've never heard that
Yeah,
personally.
I've been
But
hearing that. Yeah.
um, I'll tell you one thing. I'm actually going to give Tommaso and Annie the benefit of the doubt here when it comes to what was said. And the reason I'm saying that is because the sheriff himself said they called an hour later when it was actually 8 minutes later.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
the sheriff says so much stuff. He could have said, they took her home and then he took her home. So
He talks in riddles. It's
yeah,
just
yeah, it's
amazes me. Yeah.
frustrating. It's very frustrating. So
It is frustrating.
that I'm just gonna, I note it mentally, but
Mhm.
I'm the sheriff. Yeah, I don't know. Man.
It almost feels like he's gaslighting you, right? And I know
Oh,
he's not doing
absolutely.
it on purpose,
Oh,
but
I
it's
think he
like to the
is.
point to where you think he's doing it on purpose?
Yes,
Because it's
I think he
frustrating.
wants everybody confused.
Why? Why? Because you're sheriff, you have a spokesperson, right? Usually someone speaks, usually for the sheriff, right? And certain things. So why is he deliberately coming out and just twisting and turning all these different statements? I don't understand. What is his end game for that, right?
Yeah.
To mislead us.
I just think he wants people to just guess and
Pissy?
continue to talk about the case, probably. This is
Yes,
live
this
hands.
is live hands.
Yes. Okay.
We are live,
Harvey.
yes.
No question about it.
Chris, do we know what year it is?
I didn't ask. I just asked. I have the case number for the investigation, and I
Really,
asked
War?
him
Oh my God.
I asked the source where that car is, and they confirmed it's in evidence. But currently, right now, it was towed to a repair shop, and it is currently
Yeah, I've checked
there.
your messages.
So
Okay.
that's why we're here this evening to talk about that piece of this investigation. So I'm just going to open it up. Maureen, why don't we start with you, and then John, and whoever wants to jump in, tell me what you're feeling.
It makes sense to me now, and it actually, we're in the process of returning it. That makes sense to me now too, because it sounds like they just tore the car up and they took out the brain or the telematics, and they to do all those examinations that Dan was talking about the other night with that murder case that he had, where
So, they're saying that it could be in the shop or whatever. Well, I mean, technically, if they have it in evidence or whatever, forensics, they are tearing the damn thing apart, which is kind of like the shop anyways, isn't it? I mean, if you ask me, it's that's what they're doing in a shop, is they're tearing it apart and searching. Justin, do we know
Sorry.
what time Tommaso returned home after dropping Nancy off? We have no idea. How long was he at her home? Just enough to see that she's inside, allegedly.
And I was mute just a minute ago. I apologize.
Oh.
I was speaking. I was like, oh, my mic was off and my camera's off. I apologize. I believe, yes, they obviously tore the black box out, but they probably most likely tore the carpet out, pulled out the glove box area, anywhere that anything could be probably hidden. In my opinion, they tore out, right? They probably ripped the
everything,
hinges off the doors.
panels, everything,
Mhm.
everything.
Like they were looking for.
Yeah.
Do you think they could have used a canine, Justin? Like given the canine something of Nancy's and
I'm
had the
sure.
canine go in the car?
I'm sure that they did that probably first thing, I would think.
Mm.
Mhm.
And I wonder if the canine alerted on Nancy's. This is just allegedly, right? Something.
Mhm.
Of course, Nancy was in the car, so it would alert on something like that. But something else, maybe it could have alerted on, and maybe that's why it's taken longer than
Mhm.
normal. Just a thought. I don't know.
No, I mean, again, why there's been others that, and you got to remember, they took Tommaso or Annie's car or both before they took Carlos, before they took Mr. Daly's.
Mhm.
And they
Yeah.
got theirs back way, just quickly after.
Yeah, it was the first vehicle they took, I believe, right?
That we're aware of, yes.
Yeah. And they
Mhm.
took Nancy's the day after, the following day, I think, or maybe within that week.
It was within that week, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Fusion. Thank you so much.
So we can all say that the car was taken because a number of statements were made by both Annie and her husband to say that at this time we did this, she was in the back seat, so and so was in the front seat, we drove this far. And when you take that brain out, if the car has that, if the car, they say the newer the car, the better the information is you can get. And they also say that before 2018, the systems just weren't that great. Dan got really lucky with that murder he was talking about. But you can verify or disprove data points along the way in their statements. And I think that's something that's very important. We can all agree that that's something we absolutely have to do. Yes, because when Dan was saying that it can tell you the weight in the back seat or the weight in the front seat, or which door opened, etc. That's all very interesting. So if you really lock down a good statement during your initial interview, this could be the reason, and this could be why they had it for so long. And
Hey,
comparing it
Daphne,
against all statements.
I just got something interesting someone sent me. I'm going to text it to you. We need to look on this. Thank you for sending
Sure.
me this. I'm going to email it to you.
Sure.
To your dog one.
Yeah, sure. I want to read this one too. Daphne's, my thinking here about Chris Nanos not cooperating. Can it be Sheriff Nanos' closest friend did this and Sheriff is covering his butt not to lead this investigation? To tell you the truth, I mean anything's possible, but I think it's reaching, right? Like why would someone in the police force do this? Now, I'm not saying it can't happen, but why, and we're just speculating here. I feel it's someone in the close circle of Nancy's. Someone, I mean, who's just going to take an elderly woman from her bed? Like I said earlier, it's, he's the wolf, she's the sheep, right? She's someone vulnerable. So it's like someone that's vindictive. I don't know. But
Yeah.
I mean,
Check
anything's
that
possible.
email.
Yeah, of course.
Because
Mhm.
I'm trying to see if anything's. Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
checking it
I want to play
right.
this real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm checking it now.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Okay. John?
Where I worked for 8 years here in Virginia, we actually had a similar impound lot that was fenced and under the control of the police department. I'm certain that the one in Pima County is likely larger, but the same rules would apply. If that vehicle is still listed in evidence, then if they've taken it to a repair shop, they better have a cop with it 24 hours, because
Hear that?
because if it's in a locked, secure facility at the police department, then we can say nobody got into it. But if they just took it someplace, See, this is the thing I'm trying to understand. They're saying it's still in evidence, yet it is on an off-site facility, apparently being reassembled. Who's guarding the chain of custody would be my question.
Okay, Bob?
Yeah, that's a good point. Both of you have made. When I first heard about this just a little bit ago, the first thing I thought of was the computer in the car, which is what Maureen referenced. But then the more I think about it, there's got to be a port, and I'm not that tech savvy with some of this, so pardon me if I'm being a little ignorant about this, but there's got to be a port to download the information from the computer. I'll call it a computer. What would you call it, Maureen? A tech something?
Telematic system, but it's essentially a computer. You're right.
Computer.
That would be the umbrella term.
But I would also think that they would have to remove that computer if there was evidence on there that they wanted. And I don't know where that is. I'm assuming, and I think this is a safe bet, that it's somewhere up underneath the dash, which means they would probably have to pull that whole dash off and disassemble at least that part of it to pull the computer out, not download, but to pull it out.
And that's a big thing right there. To me, there went my camera. There's a big difference between pulling the computer out and downloading what's in the computer as well.
Yes, agree. For instance, like, could stuff be deleted out of that computer? I see what you're saying, right?
No. They actually want that computer for more, more potentially for the court, for the prosecutor, for, there's a difference in just downloading everything and wanting that computer in your hands.
Oh, yeah. They want backup. They want to make sure they have backup. So
I don't even
I
think
see what
it's
you're saying. Yeah,
backup. I don't even think
the
it's backup.
evidence.
Yes. I mean,
That's what I meant to say.
when you can
Evidence.
download everything, why do you need it in your hands,
Hard
in your
evidence.
lap? You know what I mean?
Yep. Hard
Plus,
evidence.
if you accidentally mess something up else, you could mess up something. If the car even runs. Yeah, absolutely. I'm trying to fix my camera. I'm going to play this real quick.
Under best evidence, right?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep, go ahead.
It's not connected. It says.
Yeah, I know. I might have to jump out and come right back in.
Yeah, you're fine. Go ahead.
Okay. Bear with me one sec.
Oh, okay. The video was on his side. He's just refreshing his camera real quick, guys. Actually, I can pull it up on my side if you give me just a second. I was watching it before, and I know where we're at in the video, so I've actually got it pulled up right here. Just give me 1 second, and I will pull it up. There we go. Okay, let's pull this up real quick. There we go. A little bit of a technical difficulty here. That we add it to stage. There we go. All right, blow that up. Okay, and turn the volume on.
Not doing your teeth. So I think that it's that kind of thing. There's that kind of relationship. And then somewhere else, there's a different kind of a person who a lot of signs suggest to me is a lot smarter and more scheming and more personally angry at this poor woman, who I think this person also had some familiarity with her to some degree. And so I think in each case, viewing all of this stuff would have a different motive. From the practical side, It's, are we going to get busted? Is there anybody who's out there saying something that suggests we made a really stupid mistake? You know, do we need to get out of here? You know, is it time to, you know, sort of use our get out of jail free card and rat everybody out because we're about to get in trouble? Let's lead them to the center of the web already. And, you know, and on the other hand, you might have somebody who's watching for the same reason, but also getting off on all of this. I've outsmarted all these people. Look at this. All this time is going on. Look at these people crying their eyes out. You know, look at all this attention I'm getting. I'm the most intelligent one in the room. And I can't help but think that that figure is just getting gassed up and kind of and arrogantly doesn't understand that probably there are some people onto them.
You're back. You're back.
Amber's about to
Michelle,
meet
thank
Jesus.
you for becoming a new member. There, Justin's back.
Thank you,
A little
guys.
bit of a
My camera's
hiccup there with
about to
our
meet
internet.
Jesus. I'm pretty sure. Apologize.
It's about to meet Jesus. Michelle became a new member, dear.
Thank you so much, Miss Michelle. Appreciate you very, very much, my love. Welcome to the Pearl family.
I didn't have the timestamp. I pulled up the video because I had it right in my history. I wasn't sure the timestamp on it, but I think I got it pretty close to where we were watching.
Oh, I have it. I have it here.
You got the actual video up? Okay, I'll remove mine and then pull up yours.
Yep. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize.
You're fine. You're fine.
Yep.
That's it. Okay.
Under the best evidence rule, the data is not enough. You got to have the device.
Exactly. You got to take it. If you're going to use that potentially in court, you've got to take it, as you said, the best evidence rule. So the other thing that I thought too was, did they take seats out? Did they take carpet out? Those kind of things. Obviously, if there was any DNA in the vehicle that they were interested in, if there was blood in there, if there was any other.
Okay, think about the DNA. Think about the DNA here. Well, if Nancy was in the car, of course her DNA is going to be there. So you wouldn't be looking for that DNA necessarily, right? Because she was in the car, she was riding in the car. The crime didn't happen in the car, right? Are you muted or is it me? I can't hear you.
My stupid mic was off. I apologize.
Okay.
So there'd be like touch DNA, right? And scan DNA.
Mm-hmm. Users like wanting to know what car they're talking about. Well, they are talking about Tommaso or Annie's car.
Yes, the blue CRV. The one and that's where it comes down to. I wonder if they brought in a canine when they brought it to be searched, right? And that's why they've had it so long.
Yeah. I mean, again, to me, this is just my opinion. You're going to expedite the families, if anyone's, because they're the victims in this.
And that's what makes this even more strange, right? Because this, number one, it's the families. Number two, high profile family, right?
So to me, you're going to expedite, and again, it's just mysterious why it's not back.
Exactly.
Fluids in there, then of course that will require dismantling quite a bit of the interior of the car. So and then the other thing is the air cleaner, the internal air cleaner in the car. A lot of cars nowadays have those, as we all know, as well as the engine air cleaner. So did they remove those kind of things? Now those are pretty easy to get to, but
They
Just
test it.
for sake of discussion here, I'll just throw that out so we can consider that in this discussion.
But Bob, just to follow on to your point, which is a good one, you have to hold on to it until all those tests come back, whatever tests they conduct on all those things you just mentioned.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean, so OC Girl says, Justin, I disagree. Family is never ruled out until they arrest the person. Only prosecutors can rule them out. Listen, I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm just telling you what the sheriff has said. What the sheriff says and what my personal thoughts on it is completely different. Completely different. Again, the sheriff said that nobody was cleared, not even the family. The next day, he says, how does he say, all close relatives or immediate relatives cleared. And then he said, the family is cleared for now, and act professional and all that. You're muted, Neff.
When I play around with the mic, it mutes. And yes, Justin is correct. And the same goes for the vehicle, because when Chris McDonough asked about that vehicle, they replied back and said that that they can't really, that that's evidence. And then when he asked
It's
again,
in evidence. They didn't say
yes,
it
it's
is
in
evidence.
evidence.
It's in evidence.
It's in evidence, exactly. And then when more people started pushing, then they came out and said it's being released, or it's in the process of being released. Those were the exact words. But that was what, 2-3 days ago, something like that? So I find that strange because it's the same kind of answer as what we got with the family being cleared from the sheriff, if that makes sense.
I agree. I say that because the reason I say it's cleared is because that's what the sheriff says, and I want to, follow the legals of it, if you will.
That is a great point, Maury. And we're going to dovetail into that. So remind me to come back to that in a second. Gary, what's your initial thought process from your perspective?
Well, I think the points that are being made by people who have more expertise in this area are excellent, extremely interesting. For me, the whole thing feels like a kind of metaphor, because you have the vehicle that is being looked at as possibly a tool, and then you have the hidden brain, that you have to sort of uproot and pull apart and figure out what's telling the vehicle to do what it does. And because that gets right into the framework that we keep talking about, that now we're not saying necessarily that this car or any particular brain involving the owner of the vehicle is involved, but we're simply saying that I think there is a little metaphor to that they seem to be understanding that there's something savvier, more technological, more kind of that is underlying all of this. So for me, it's always interesting to think in the way that everything sort of accidentally speaks, and points in the metaphorical direction. That's interesting.
I like the way he said it accidentally
but regarding
speaks.
the technological stuff that's being stated, I mean, the thought did occur to me that they might be looking at a computer. Can't those vehicles also be used to place and receive phone calls?
Yes.
It can also tell you, depending on the bells and whistles on the vehicle and the age of the vehicle, it can tell you whose phone plugged into it also. And people are connected to it, I should say. If it's connected.
That's kind of why I wanted to know what year it was, because obviously the newer the vehicle, the more technology it's going to have. So
exactly.
Yeah.
So they would be able to say, for example, if you had a certain person that's like the passenger or whatever, just like plugs the phone in to charge it, for example, it could theoretically tell you whose phone was in the car. It'll have a memory of that. Yes, that's just fascinating.
Yeah. And so that leads me into the next part of our conversation.
Oh, is my camera on? You're muted.
This evening is a search
Your
warrant.
camera's a black box.
Okay.
I verified
Keep it off.
100% that a search warrant was executed on that car. So now you have a search warrant in hand.
Okay. Did you hear that?
100% that a search warrant was executed on that car.
Listen to this.
So now you have a search warrant in hand. You have gone before a judge. You've sworn your affidavit of probable cause, and a judge has signed off and says, yes, go find what you're going to try to look for because it's listed in the search warrant. So I want to ask Maureen real fast. When that happens, how does an evidence team approach a vehicle? If your case agent came and said, okay, you're the crime scene manager, you're the evidence manager.
Yep. Team
Go.
leader. So I'm the evidence team leader, and I meet with the case agent. He hands me the warrant, which has been signed by the judge. And on one of the last pages are the items to be seized. And so, but when you're searching a vehicle, obviously it's all the things that Bob was mentioning plus others. And so I look at the back and you look at items to be seized. Now, if the items to be seized in this vehicle are nothing more than we're looking for an AR-15 or a long gun and 2 basketballs and a football, then that's all we can look for. But if they're asking for the whole gamut, we're going to be taping the headliners or vacuuming the headliners and changing the filters with every different part of the vehicle that we're testing. We usually break it up into quadrants. We fingerprint everything. And it's one of those cases also, Chris, where you talk about being in a room where a crime occurred or
there's a difference in the warrant saying we want something out of the car versus we want the whole car. And what's the probable cause of that? But I'll be honest with you, because they've done 2 search warrants already, it's weird. It's very weird.
2 search warrants? Like, what do you mean, on their home?
2 on a home. Well, I mean, they've done more than that.
5.
They did Nancy's, and then they've done Tommaso's and all of them. But I mean, like outside, they've done the dailies, and they've done Carlos.
Oh yeah, they've done a lot.
And again, they say that they're not involved in any way. And to me, it makes me wonder, does these people know each other?
There has to be some connection. Either the phone pinged. Well, I mean, Carlos, we know he was a delivery driver. He did deliveries, right? Luke, he has a background too, right? His mom's
I
don't know. His mom has heart problems, right? So it makes me wonder if she met Nancy once before. Like, did they have the same heart doctor or something?
Liberty's absolutely right. You can't use a theory to get a warrant. It has to be
hard evidence.
Probable cause, meaning something.
Probable cause, yeah.
Brings you there. Something brings you there based on an evidence, if you will, like data, physical evidence, even DNA, something.
Phone pinging in a certain area at a certain time.
This is the thing about Carlos. See, listen. Carlos said,
the only thing
when I delivered there, I might have delivered there. Well, let me tell you, Mother Chicken, I would remember pretty quickly if I was at that house or not.
Yeah,
at
you
any
would
point in
remember
time
if you went
if
back
I
and
was
looked at
on
it.
that street. I
Yeah.
get it that you go through a lot of streets and you do a lot of deliveries,
Not
but
even that. He could go back through his GPS, right? And say if they said, "Hey, you were you there?" Blah blah blah. You can go back in your history usually, right? And pull your history up.
you can
In
if you
Instacart or DoorDash or whatever. Usually,
Mhm.
GPS shows it right there. You're using maps to get around town. You should have the proof right there where you were at.
Well, and then, you have, Mr. Daly saying, "Hey, I didn't really know about any of this going on. 2
Mhm.
miles you live 2 miles away from her. My mom told me about, uh, this case, but as soon as I was pulled over, I thought, 'Oh, yeah, Nancy Guthrie.'"
Mhm. He seemed really nervous when he was talking to, which, I mean, it's understandable, but with everything that's happened, it's just. And why did they dig her floor open? Like, she
Whose floor open?
specifically they dug in the floor of her home,
Whose?
like Nancy was hiding in the floor or something of Mary, Daly. She said they tore her floor open, in so many words.
Mm.
And if doors were locked, they broke through them.
Yeah, that's normal, them breaking through them and
Mhm.
stuff like that because they're,
But
officer
floors?
safety. Um, thank you so much, Miss Tina. It confuses me that camera footage has not been discussed of T bringing Nancy home. Um, I agree, but this is the thing. If the cameras are missing, they might not be able to recover that data, right? So they might not be able to cover all of that data. Um, at the lab last night,
Mm.
we heard him saying they mentioned to Luke it might be about Nancy. But that's what he said. He's like, when I got pulled over, he said this might be about Nancy. But again, if you're not really keeping up with the case, you don't really know about the case, you don't realize how big the case is, you're not privy to it in any really,
Mm-mm.
except mentioned it, you didn't know where she lived or anything. Um, for me at least, my thought wouldn't be, oh well, they might be pulling me over because of Nancy. Whenever you're just a normal, everyday civilian like the rest of us, you know what I mean? Uh,
Mhm.
it just
Yeah,
doesn't.
like, I really didn't know too much about Nancy until this case, right?
Mm,
Like, why would he shouldn't have known anything about her, really.
mhm.
I mean, other than his
She
mom
said
bringing it
something
up.
about the floor, but I don't know how it was said about tearing the floor. She said they tore
Yeah,
my house up. I know that, but I don't remember the
yeah, and the
floor.
floor. I heard her say floor.
Exactly why would you not exactly that would not be on my mind as why
And
they are
pull me
pulling me
over,
over.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I yeah, listen to what Chris is
And,
saying.
Mhm.
and you just kind of get the
Mhm.
feel for what happened. You sit in the car or you're in Tyvek and everything, but you're like, where would this person touch? And it's always like right around the rear view mirror because you're going to be adjusting things. If it's a stolen vehicle, for example, they're gonna have to move the mirrors, move this, do a couple of other things. So you look at things that way. But there are certain things, a whole list of things actually that we go through to make sure that we got everything. And if it's all the way down to DNA, we could very well take out the seats. We're going to be looking to see if there's cleaning solution or residue of cleaning solution. We're going to be pulling for fibers and hairs and swabbing just in all these different areas so that we can make sure anything we find, we can say that we did a thorough job and we looked at everything that needed to be done. And I would expect that in a case like this, or just in a vehicle where we're really worried about a human, it would be a long time. And we could even do image the tires and things along those lines in case that ever came into play. Like, for example, if down the road remains are found and there's a real good tire track right next to it, we've already done that. So we try to anticipate in the future what might be needed under a whole series of situations. And I would always ask too, what am I forgetting, guys? Do I have everything? Are we good? If you have any
Yeah.
ideas, you got to have the team weigh in.
That's a great point. Because, well, before I ask that question, John, what do you want to dovetail into what Maureen had just said? What kind of chemicals, or what kind of, well, not necessarily chemicals. I don't want to go too far down the lane, but what else would you be wanting to do, if anything, as a case agent, hypothetically?
Well,
She comes back to you and says, "Here you go, John." Okay.
and she mentioned the tires, and we would do this routinely on murder cases where we had tire impressions either in the dirt or we would take the tires off. And this was very old school, and generally it was the junior detective, as it was for me a couple of times, to come in grubby clothing and ink up the tires. And you have butcher paper and you roll the tires out, a full rotation and more of the tires. You generally finish that job looking like you've worked on an oil rig. But you have that material, and when you have the tires off, then you're looking for other evidence there. And in that instance, we had the police department mechanics who would look, just so we could eliminate many instances. So there's any number of things you can do with a vehicle.
Okay.
And John, what about debris or stuff stuck between the tread of the tires? We would probably take that in case, again, we found remains and there were remnants of that there.
Exactly, particularly since in the murder I'm thinking about, the case we were talking about, the suspect vehicle was parked, and we did, in fact, and we're talking 1984, so it's very primitive evidence collection techniques. Yet, before I inked the tires, and thank you for reminding me of that, I used a garden trowel to collect dirt from the treads. It didn't come up in the trial, but if it had been significant, we would have had the evidence. So it's the thing, we don't know when we're looking at the stuff. You know this from all the crime scenes you've worked. It's not like we get there and there's a little sign saying this is evidence, because sometimes it can be a tiny thing that later becomes important.
Which is significant because, for this panel and for our audience, it's significant to understand that comment that John and Maureen just made, because, Maureen just indicated that when remains are found, that her teams have been looking for things, anticipating what future events could be. And that is really important to understand an investigative analysis aspect. And John is saying, when we find these things, it's the very small minutia things, that you're digging out of potentially a tire here. Now, which leads me to my next thought process for the panel is, okay, they go in, they get a search warrant.
He said, Daly said, once he was in the back of the car, and that he was, once he was in the back of the car, and they wouldn't say what it was they had him there for. He's thought, oh, well, this must be about the Guthrie case. That's how he
Yeah,
said it.
who would think that?
Not me.
What? Yeah, I wouldn't either. Especially if you've been previously arrested for like possession, right? And we all know what kind of possession he was arrested for. It's not like he's a grade A person, like a straight A person, not grade A, excuse me. So wouldn't he think that maybe he was getting arrested for something like that? Why would he think it would be something to do with Nancy?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you're not if you're not I truly don't know. I mean, I would be like, what if you were getting pulled over and yeah, if the FBI is there and stuff. I mean, if he had been in drugs before, I mean, I would be like, well, is this from something before or something? Like, it would be confusing to me. But if I didn't know really anything about Nancy's case, I wouldn't say that, because I was going back and listening to it just now. I thought his attorney said Luke said he thought it was about Nancy when he noticed the cops following him. Can I pull this down 1 second?
Yeah, go ahead. You want to put something else up? Yeah, that's who in their right mind would think that? And why would he? I mean, the only way, his mom spoke about her, but why would he think that? That just makes no sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's a red flag.
Listen to
The
this.
night you were detained, where you're with your car. How did that unfold in your eyes?
So
I was driving home.
Down.
I noticed two sheriff vehicles following me. They pulled me over at the Culvers right there. Asked me to get out of the car. Didn't tell me what it was about. So they had me cuffed in the back of a cop car, detained. I was asking, like, what am I being detained for? And they wouldn't tell me anything. They just said that the detectives would be there to talk to me. And once I saw like FBI and all the other cars start pulling in, I'm like, oh, this is probably about the Guthrie case. I'm like, this should be easy. Like, I have nothing to do with this, so it should be not a big deal to clear my name and move on.
See the face he makes there. Yeah. It's very bizarre to me.
Well,
and I don't know why he's wearing so much clothes as well, like around his arms.
yeah, in 100-degree heat, right? And he's clean shaven. I have 2 pictures here I can pull up where he's full, right? He's got the mustache, the goatee.
Every photo I've seen of him, he's got a goatee. Every photo
hair.
that I've seen.
Yeah.
But I don't necessarily think it's him in the video.
I think he's shorter. Yeah.
But
he's just a nervous person too, but
he could be. He could just be absolutely nervous.
I think he's nervous, very nervous. But
you can tell he's very nervous here.
mhm.
But
Yeah.
again, I'll be honest with you. I don't see how they can do 2 search warrants like this, and something's got to lead. You know what I mean?
I agree. Yeah, I agree. How do they all connect, you guys? They all connect somehow.
Yeah, Deb.
Or do they?
Wonder how close he lives to Nancy and Tommaso. He's 2 miles from Nancy's home, like 1.9 miles or something like that.
Yeah,
And
we're very close. Give me a minute and I'll find out. Goodness gracious. I think he's closer
Carlos,
to
Clutch and Pearls, did Carlos mention in one of his interviews that they detained his brother-in-law? I'm trying to remember.
You
It seems
know,
like I remember something about that.
I thought he had another brother or something there. Wasn't there two? Didn't we hear something like two?
No, Daly had a brother. His brother's there.
Yes. Yes, that's right. Where is his house?
But it was a
I'll find
federal
it.
search, so they have to have something. I agree. I mean, you would think. I mean, if they just went off willy nilly and did the search
They're
warrant,
not.
it's going to be really bad.
They're not just going to go off willy-nilly. They have to have something. Because think about it. Now this guy has an attorney. Now the mom has an attorney. And now Carlos has an attorney. Do you think that if they didn't have hard
attorney
something
doesn't equal
that
guilt. Attorney does not equal guilt. So we got to remember that.
no, I'm not saying that. But the thing is, like, are they going to try to sue the FBI, sue the police, right? Because the first one was sheriff. Sheriff was with Carlos. This was federal.
He was innocent, and this happened to you.
Oh yeah, I'd get one right away. I'd be pissed. But
Yeah.
the thing is, they're not just going to pick a needle out of a haystack for no reason, right? Like
I
there
wouldn't
has to
think
be
so,
something.
allegedly.
It's connected somehow. Somewhere along the way, something has connected them. Oh, that was weird. Oh yeah, of course they are going to sue, and so does Carlos. They're going to try. Whether they,
Well, it depends. Let's see.
and
here.
Carlos, yeah, Carlos lives further out, right? But he works close.
Yes, Carlos is a lot further out. I'm looking for the brother-in-law comment, but I don't see it. If anybody's got it.
Oh.
I mean, there are, in my opinion, some very sus things that seemingly seem kind of bizarre. I mean, like I said, how often do we trade in cars or get a car? Is it a coincidence that he got a new car, a few days after Nancy vanished?
That too, yes. What was it? 7 days after, right? And then you have, what was his name? Zach? Remember? He was mad on Facebook. He was like, listen, I sold that car 7 days ago or something. Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember that, Justin, when we were showing that? Zach starts with a J, his last name. Yeah. Remember the Facebook? He was on Facebook and he was pissed. He was like, I'm going to sue you people for putting my name out there. I have it right here. I can send it to you, actually. I know I do. Angel, Justin and I gifted some memberships earlier. That might be what it is, hon. Hold on, I'll see if I can find it. Unless I deleted it to get room in my phone.
Can you pull this up? I need to see which one it is with Carlos. He did a few interviews. One is particularly interesting, if you ask me.
What happened?
They arrested me for kidnapping, which I don't know what's going on.
So
they arrested me for kidnapping.
What? How did this?
I'm from Rio Rico, as you can see, and it's Pima County Sheriff's.
And so what? How did this all start? How did they stop you here? You were driving here, or
my wife was driving?
Your wife was driving
because they were following me, and once they saw they were following me, they didn't even have to put a traffic stop or anything. I got off the car, and they arrested me as soon as I got out the car. They didn't even tell me what was going on until the detectives got here, like 2 hours before I got arrested. And then the detectives got here. It was the FBI agent in Santa Cruz County, and they told me I was being detained for kidnapping. And I asked them, like, well, kidnapping of who? And they told me this lady, I don't know her name. And
Nancy Guthrie?
Yeah, that's her. And I told them I work in Tucson for GLS. I might have delivered.
Now, another thing it may or may not be, and I give Carlos a little bit more grace because I don't think English is his first language. But
Mhm.
after I interviewed with all of the FBI and all of this, I'm probably going to know Nancy's at least first name.
A package to your house, but I never kidnapped anybody. They hold me from like 4 to right now.
So it was about 4 o'clock and they're holding you to right now. So after midnight, did they tell you anything? I mean, you're in the back of the truck.
They didn't tell me anything until right now. Like I said, like the beginning, they answered they wanted me to answer their questions, like where I was, what hours and all that, and I answered the questions. Right now, they told me I'm free to go.
So do you know, had you heard of, and Danny, do you want us to come closer to you here? So we'll just walk, sorry, I just want to clear this up because they're making a big stick.
Okay. What's your name, brother? Carlos.
Carlos?
Yeah.
I'm Ford. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah.
And Carlos, do you mind sharing your last name?
Nah,
no, you're good? Yeah. So Carlos. So walk me through it. They had you here. I know you just said it. Had you heard of Nancy Guthrie before tonight?
Never until today.
Never until today.
Yeah.
So
I didn't. They told me I watched the news and I Googled her number or her name and I proved it to me. And they.
Okay. Again, they said I watched the news and I Googled her name.
Yeah.
I mean,
come on. This guy, Justin.
Maybe not.
You see on the screen? This is Zach. You remember him, right?
Mm-hmm.
The car with the car.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes. Yep.
He's kind of, you know.
They told him, but they didn't tell Luke why. Interesting point, Sherry. Interesting point.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. True.
Zach lives 3,000 feet from Carlos, and Zach owns MG.
You know, and I would like to know with Carlos. Sorry.
No, go ahead. I was listening. I was just reading Toby's.
I would like to know when Carlos actually purchased his vehicle, or maybe his work vehicle was purchased, if it was purchased at the same place as the Range Rover, maybe. Because it's like they wanted what was in that Range Rover too, right?
Well, I mean, could have been. They were looking and they pulled up the sheet and stuff like that. But I don't think there was anything in the Range Rover I don't think there was anything big because it was returned very quickly. And you got to remember it was purchased after Nancy went missing. So I think that's why they returned it quickly.
True. It was purchased after. But yeah, it's just tricky right there, right? There has to be something that connects them all.
Mm-hmm. Well,
now
maybe
the sheriff allegedly, yeah. The sheriff did Carlos, right? They're the ones, and then you have the federal warrant for Luke's case. Completely different. So
couldn't prove it to me. Like they didn't have no
until today.
Yeah.
So
I didn't. They told me I watched the news and I Googled her number or her name and I proved it to me, and they couldn't prove it to me. Like they didn't have no it was insufficient evidence. Like they only had a phone on me. That's all they had. And supposedly.
Okay, so he says they said I Googled her name and I can't remember what they said, but then they said like they only had a phone on me. That's all they had.
I was at her house, but like I said, I work delivering packages to GLS. And supposedly I was at her house, but like.
And I was supposedly at her house. Again, Carlos seems like a good guy, and I want to make it clear, extraordinarily clear, that he says he has nothing to do with this, and we are not blaming him in any way, shape, or form. However, this search warrant, they are not going to care if you are at Nancy's house unless it is within a certain period of a crime happening. People's like, well, he could have dropped off a package the next morning, after Nancy went missing, before the family got there. Nancy's already gone. Why do they care?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's not it. It's got to be within a particular time frame.
It has to be. Yeah.
And
I
so
don't. Yeah.
again, there's 3 things to this case. One, well, I'm not saying to this particular case. There's 3 things that is very perplexing to me.
Mm-hmm.
1, Carlos. 2, the Dailies.
Mm-hmm.
They're at both of these places. Again, they both say they have nothing to do with it. And then 3, they continually are going back to Tommaso's house.
I was getting ready to say, I agree with you. Yep. Those 3 things. What do they all have in common, you guys?
And one thing that the police have, one thing that they have been pretty clear-eyed about is that they do not believe that this was done alone. That's one thing that they've been rather, yeah, it was probably not done alone.
Justin, I've been flip-flopping on that. At first I was like, yeah, it's 2 people, right? Now, like, with nobody claiming the ransom, it's like, but if 2 people were involved, but one person's usually the more aggressive one, right? The aggressor. So, I mean, and nobody claiming that reward too. I just,
Well,
I keep flipping.
Listen, when's the, like, rewards are good in theory. They're good in theory, and they can be an incentive for people to speak. But like I always say, when's the last time you've seen someone getting a reward? When's the last time?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the thing is, there's nobody that witnessed anything. Like, nobody heard anything that night. Nobody heard anything of chatter that was going to happen prior. Nobody's heard chatter afterwards. Like,
There's always someone. There's always someone, but
that's what's getting me. So
I'm not.
this person doesn't have family, and they didn't let something slip. I mean, they don't have a girlfriend or a boyfriend. Like, you know what I mean? It's just strange.
But
Oh, Jen, thank you.
would you turn your man in for $1 million?
Oh, hell
He's going to
yeah. I
prison.
turn him in twice. I turn him in twice. Get your ass in the jail. Oh, even 100,000. I don't
one
care.
free motherfucker.
Thank you, Jen. I appreciate you, my dear.
I mean, most people should do it because it's the right thing to do. But
yes.
I don't know, when it comes down to it, you just don't know how you're gonna. You know what I mean?
Like I said, I work delivering packages to your list. I might deliver a package to your house.
But didn't kidnap anybody?
No.
So what's going through your head when they're telling you kidnapped somebody?
Shit, bro, I'm facing life. I'm gonna lose everything.
And so
That bothers me.
they'll have
too.
all this. They detain you.
Yeah.
You're here for hours. And what did they just tell you?
That I'm free to go.
Free to go.
Yeah, and Pima County, they already cleared me, but the FBI, they might not, or something like that. I don't know. I'm still like.
So Pima County's let you go. They said the FBI may be in contact with you or something like that.
They didn't say something like that. They just the detective in charge right here. I don't remember his name. He told me that they're not looking into me no more, but somebody else might.
Okay. Obviously, you said you hadn't followed this news. This is big, major news. It's Nancy Guthrie, who's her daughter is Savannah Guthrie, who hosts the Today Show on NBC. So it's been big news. She's been missing for more than a week. So they have put out, the Pima County Sheriff's Department put out that they had detained a person of interest. And I guess that's you?
I guess so.
We don't know who the power of attorney is for
His
Nancy.
laugh.
We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. There was a power of attorney that Annie and Tommaso have with one another.
We've shown that.
We've shown that. But with Nancy, no.
Yeah.
Could Tucson. I have something I want to
How do
show
you
whenever this is.
Okay.
feel about that?
Yeah,
People
no,
are
you're fine.
watching us all over. I mean,
I'm not happy.
I'll show you here. Look, this is what they put out earlier. He's just getting a shot.
South of Tucson. I wasn't stopped at south of Tucson.
So I guess south of Tucson is where you are here in Rio Rico.
I guess so.
And so yeah, that went out everywhere, and you see, they got all sorts of people talking about it.
Yeah, no.
Again, to me, it's just I don't see how people locally could not know about Nancy. But maybe they do.
Well, I'm innocent. Don't let you know that.
That's
Tell
just
you that.
Oh,
I didn't do
it's
anything.
not really local though.
Like I said, I didn't even know what was going on until the.
But they sent out locations on all of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, down to Rio Rico where he lives, or like the whole state of Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
Those of you that live in Arizona, did you get a notification on your phone that Nancy was missing? I'm just curious. Like, I know we got it on the news and everything, but did you actually get like a notification on your phone, like an alert? Because I know there's some people in here that live in Tucson or in Arizona, so I was just curious.
FBI and the Pima County detective arrived, and they told me, well, you're being detained for kidnapping, and all of a sudden they read me my Miranda rights. Now you're being under arrest. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
And now free to go.
Yeah, now I'm free to go.
Oh man, what a night, huh?
Bro, tell me about it.
And your family's doing all right? You got to see them?
Well, they broke into my in-laws' house. Now we gotta go to.
Can I play one more thing?
Interesting. Yeah, no, go ahead. Yeah, that's interesting too, Sangha. They did have an alert that went out. Remember, it says Skyline Drive. I'll show it to you guys.
I want to hear. He said something about the.
Not only is the appearance, here is our interaction.
Brother-in-law, and I'm trying to find it.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember that.
What were they asking you about?
Where my whereabouts.
Okay.
Where do I work? Where was I and all that? But
are you ever up in Tucson?
Yeah, I work in Tucson.
What do you do?
GLS, deliver packages.
Okay. Do you think you might have delivered a package to Nancy Guthrie's house?
I don't know. Might have been a possibility. I don't know.
Yeah. Do you ever deliver like Amazon packages or anything?
Well, it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah. So do you think you may have? Did they indicate that you might have been on her property?
Interesting, Maria. Thank you.
Nah, they just came up. They. Until right now, all I know is that they show my
So a couple people in chat that are local to Tucson said they don't remember getting one. Interesting.
Yeah.
My in-law.
Thank you for that.
I have it right here.
Of somebody wearing a mask or something, and they supposedly look like my eyes.
Right. Okay.
That's it. That's all I know.
Now, see, this is interesting to me because here he says it looks like my eyes. In the other interview, he said it was my phone.
It was his phone. Yeah. Yeah. Eyes and then phone. Yep.
So I'm not, again, I'm just showing you the difference in, again, I'll say English is not his first language, probably, number one.
Yeah.
Number two, I'm sure he's fucking rattled, regardless whether you would be involved or not. You're fucking rattled.
Not to mention the door height. Remember, Justin? We went over the door height because his door is about the same size as Nancy's, and allegedly he would be around the same.
Mm-hmm.
That we were trying to, remember we were trying to do the.
Yes. Oops.
Did he give you a sense that he thinks he is in the clear and this is all done with regard to Carlos, with the exception of the phone, which I believe you reported is still in the possession of law enforcement?
Justin, look at the thing on.
Yeah,
always.
and he based on his eyes and the surveillance photos, I would say there are some similarities, and his stature may be the same, like his height and he based on his eyes and the surveillance photos, I would say there are some similarities, and his stature may be the same, like his height and build. So just connecting some of the dots, is it possible he resembles the person in that surveillance photo? Yes, that is possible, and he said that investigators perhaps indicated as much, but he told us that
the restaurant where he dropped off at, she was the one who called in about his eyes, I think, looking similar or familiar or something. I believe I heard that, but I could be
Yeah.
wrong.
I'm
Yeah.
just not.
Hi, Gypsy. Yeah.
Go ahead. You want to pop up something?
Oh, yeah. There was something new from News Nation, but I do want to read this real quick. So the alert that went out, remember there was some scrutiny over it because of their the way it was reported or something. It says report was filed on January 31st at 7 p.m. And remember, they had to come out and give a statement and say that the reason why it says this is because of their system had, like, I don't know, a malfunction or something of the sorts, in so many words. It says description, the Pima County Sheriff's Office Department is urgently requesting your assistance in locating Nancy Guthrie, and it gives her information. But that was the missing endangered adult alert that was supposed to go out, and then it gives it the number after that.
So
That was
they
supposed to
can,
go
their
out.
system can go bad, but if a neighbor's camera system goes bad, it's you get what I
All hell
mean? Like,
breaks loose.
shit
Yeah.
happens sometimes. It does. It just
Shit
does.
happens. Yeah. Shit happens. This is
Not the most elegant way to say it, Justin, but still, you know.
Oh my God, you sound like me. I just let it out. I don't sugarcoat it. This is News Nation and on X, you guys. I'm just going to play this.
Time to rethink the disappearance of Nancy Guthrie. From the start,
You're
common
echoing.
assumption was that this was a relatively amateur operation. Premeditated, yes, but not that
Mute Dap.
sophisticated. Well, now there's a major new focus as the search nears
I am.
week number 6. The FBI is now looking at internet outages around the time the 84-year-old disappeared. The new development comes as FBI agents head back to Guthrie's Tucson neighborhood and canvass residents there door to door. They're asking if anyone's internet went out that morning, the morning that Guthrie vanished. If so, it could have disabled their surveillance cameras during that critical time period and prevented them from recording what could be valuable evidence in Guthrie's case. This all comes as investigators zero in further on the doorbell camera video. It's really the only clue they have so far, capturing the masked suspect approaching Nancy's door. Here's what they're now focused on. See that small black device that was in the man's pocket? They're wondering if this could be a signal jammer, which the suspect could have used to cause an internet blackout.
Let's
Now,
talk about that for a minute. Yeah.
That's very high tech. I mean, it's not really high tech, but it's a lot to think about. And if it was a signal jammer, why the hell did you take her cameras?
Well, I don't know. I guess maybe he thought that just in case it could get, like, for instance, when you take a picture with, like, remember, like, disposable cameras and stuff like that, maybe he thought it would stay on the lens. I don't know. Or somewhere in the camera. So he just wanted to make sure that they didn't get him any which way, right? I'm just thinking out of the box here. I don't know if.
And again, if it's a signal jammer, it's not going to jam the ones with the cords. Those are a lot different technology.
And Justin, if it is a signal jammer, then maybe that's why he felt comfortable going up to it. But the thing is, why was he putting the foliage there? Like, the only
that's what I'm
thing
saying.
that makes,
yeah.
Someone said that would send off a motion alert instead of a person alert, which makes the most sense to me. Otherwise, I have no idea why he was putting flowers on the camera. I mean, they're not going to stay there.
It really doesn't look like a walkie-talkie or a signal jammer, in my opinion. To me, that.
Yeah, Maureen said that her ex-LE husband said it was a walkie-talkie.
So just looking at the thing there, it looks rather slim. And to me, that doesn't look like an antenna. It
Yeah.
looks like something else. I don't know what it looks like, but
Well, could it be a black magic marker? I mean, was he planning? You know what I mean? Like, well, we know it's not a cell phone.
if it was a magic
Cell.
marker, you would mark out the damn excuse me.
Yeah, I
You would mark
know.
out
The camera lens, exactly. But maybe it's like he didn't want to damage the camera at first or something. It's just strange to me, right? Like, let's think for a minute. Why didn't he want to damage the camera at first?
he might
Did
not
he
wanted to
really
make
have
a
this?
big ass sound until they took care of what they came there to do.
Yeah, maybe he thought it would notify her even more if it was disconnected. But the thing is, Justin, on the timeline, it says camera disconnected or disabled or something. I have the timeline. And then it says person detected after the camera was disabled. So there must be there must be another camera. I have it right here.
I've got it right here. I can pull it up.
Which doesn't make sense unless they wrote it backwards, right? Yes, Mallory, it's confusing. Okay, here, I'm going to pull this down. There's still more to the video, but hold on one second. Oops, I don't need to do that.
I was just going to show the...
Well, here, let's show what you have real quick,
Okay.
and then we'll go back to that.
147, the doorbell camera disconnects. And this is the thing. We don't have a timestamp on these videos, right? So if the doorbell camera disconnects at 147,
yeah,
but what it says here is 212 camera software detects a person. How do you
see? Isn't that strange?
If it's disconnected, how does it detect a person?
Exactly. So maybe it went offline.
Maybe it came back online.
Yeah, maybe. Ooh, there you go. So maybe it is a
jammer.
What are they calling it? Jammer. I want to call it a sniffer for some reason, or what? I don't know why. A skimmer. That's what I want to call it, a skimmer. But yeah, so maybe it was a jammer. It jammed it at first, right? And maybe listen to this, you guys. Maybe it is a jammer, and for some reason the doorbell cam sent, right, an alert. And usually those doorbell cameras will say person detected, or it'll say something. Usually those doorbell cameras will, right? I've walked up to some, like to my neighbors, and it'll say you are being recorded, blah 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 blah. So maybe that's what happened, and then he finally took it off or something. You think? That's why he was fiddling with it, with the flowers? And that's why it says that?
I don't know.
You're currently being recorded. Thank you, Janice.
Some
Thank you.
Some of them say that you are currently being recorded, yeah.
So I wonder if that's what it is then. I just thought about it. He was trying to jam it. It wouldn't jam. Still making noise, still talking.
Well, this is the thing. How do you know if they jam? How the hell are you going to know if they jam or not?
I don't know. I have no idea. I've never used one. I mean, does it?
I mean, I don't think there's I don't think it's going to like blink and say, "Mother chicken,
I've jammed
you
it.
just jammed."
I was thinking of the Spaceballs freaking movie when they jam the radars. Remember that? Have you ever seen that movie?
Welcome to the Space Jam.
Spaceballs. That movie's so funny. Oh my gosh.
Giggle. Thank you so much. No one has asked themselves why there are no footprints on the front door floor on that blood. Y'all don't find that odd and just too neat.
Yeah, they didn't take the rug either.
Yes and no. It's a good question. It really is a good question. If they didn't come back out, or they didn't track back through, it may not be. But also, I think, and this might be a little bit of a trigger warning, that Nancy may have been carried out and they were containing her at that time,
Mm-hmm.
and blood might have dropped. But yeah, I mean, it wasn't like a lot of blood.
No, it wasn't.
But
See, what confused me though, Justin, didn't the sheriff say that somehow they
sorry.
didn't exit out the front door at one point, or did I hear that wrong?
I don't think that we don't know. But looks like maybe a police scanner to me. That's interesting, Jane.
Oh,
That's very
where's that?
interesting.
Could
Thank
be.
you.
That's a good, yeah, that is very interesting, Jane. But the thing is, I mean, are you gonna be playing that when you go to a person's
Oh
house?
yeah,
I
you
mean,
are, because the police are coming your way. Damn right you are.
so he can listen, but then somebody
Yeah.
else is gonna hear it too if you're playing it. I bet it
I mean,
was
yeah,
that.
but if you're inside, you might not. They were there 40 some minutes. Like, they had to be comfortable for a reason.
And that's the thing, Justin. How do they know they were there that long? Just because of her pacemaker app disconnected, doesn't mean that they didn't turn the Bluetooth off, or.
Well, they know that they're there that long because the doorbell cam disconnects, and then to 2:28 a.m. I mean, they had to be there before the doorbell camera disconnects, and at 2:28, that's 40 some minutes. So
Yeah, but they didn't get any kind of vehicle or anything of them leaving. So it's kind of like,
I mean, they
your
had to be
only
there
thing.
at 40 some minutes.
Yeah, well, no, I know, be there at 40 some minutes, but the thing is, they don't know if they were there longer. The only thing they've got to go off of is when the pacemaker was disconnected from her iPhone and iWatch or whatever, which is Bluetooth. It's simply just turning off the Bluetooth, right? All you do is turn it off. So we don't know if he turned it off or turned off the phone or made her turn it off. And they stayed there longer. And then he left because they didn't get any vehicle or anything.
I got another question. You know how we were kind of people were kind of, and it was due to the sheriff, I want to say, when he said the family didn't call for an hour. But according to the timeline, if you look, 11 is when they were concerned because Nancy didn't show up, right? At 11:56, family checks on Nancy. 12:03, family members call 911 to report her missing.
Yeah.
Is 8 minutes, is that too quick to call 911? I don't think so. I really don't think so. Because if you go look, I mean, it's very about the garage door and stuff, and we've talked about the garage door and all that, and the back door was open. I think that's a legitimate time. I think that's a reasonable time.
Like, are you saying once they got there?
Yeah, like, is 8 minutes, is that...
Looked around? Well, the thing is, Justin, like, I mean, yes, 8 minutes is fine. It's not like they waited an hour like some of these people do. But the thing is, when they got there, I mean, you have one back door open. We were told the back door was open. And you can clearly see blood in the front door, right? So you got the front door with blood visible. Then you got the back door that's wide open. So did they go through the garage
They're
Um,
going to go through the same way that they always go through, and
which is the
in my
garage.
opinion, well, but the problem is, you got to think about, there was, for them to know how long the garage door was open the night Nancy, when she came there had to
Mhm.
be some sort of data, meaning there had to be an app or whatever on the garage door saying,
Yeah, it's like a
because they
keypad
know
or something.
it was opened and it closed at this point. We don't have that for when they got there, right?
Oh,
Which means it only had to be opened by either
that night.
a button, or like the keypad that's by, because that's not going to send data. That's just a direct wire. So,
Okay, like a clicker or something?
yeah, a
Or
clicker,
like okay. So
or
like
like the pin pad.
so Tommaso or Annie must have their own clicker then,
Well, not
if they went in
necessarily,
that way.
because there's a pin pad for garages doors as well, right?
Yeah,
You
but
enter
they
the
would have to
combination.
know the code,
Well, I'm sure that they do. I mean,
and that would be registered, wouldn't it? You said?
no. If it's a pin pad or if it's a clicker, it's not going to be
Okay.
logged, so to
I
say,
see
like
what
through
you're
the
saying.
internet. It doesn't go through the internet. If I have an
Yes.
app to open my garage door via phone, it's going to tell
Then it will be.
when. Yes. So
Okay, I see.
this means that either it was opened with a clicker or with a combination, or they had to go through another door.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Because the night
All right.
before, when Nancy was there, when she went through, it had to have been through like the app or whatever.
Yes. Yes. 11 minutes to open, 11 minutes to close, I heard, and 2 minutes total, right? So if they so say, but that's the thing, even when they got inside, they must have known there was a struggle, or something going on. Because if we were told there's blood in the house, I mean, I don't know, how long does it take them? But I guess, right, you
I don't
get
know if there's blood in the house. We don't actually
I thought that's what
know.
they were
They just
thought
said
they mentioned
that it was very concerning inside.
Okay, so there was probably struggle or whatnot. They could see there was a struggle. I mean, 8 minutes is not a lot, right? I mean, you get in there, say you went in through a clicker
I think that's
or the
perfectly fine.
keypad. Yeah, 8 minutes is fine. And probably they were in shock, right? It takes you a minute, like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. Let me call 911 type thing. An hour, yes. But that was the sheriff who miscommunicated that as
I'm
with
skeptical of
everything.
the Jammer 2 Irish. I think
Mhm.
that's but again, at least one neighbor is reporting that but the one we know that's absolutely reporting that there is no that they don't have their cameras was erased that night. They have a wire. You know what I
Yeah, they're
mean?
hardwired. Yeah, which
Yep.
is and then to wait a month, like you said earlier, Justin, over a month, and then their dog had to use or wanted out that same time, I guess. I'd like to know why they waited so long to say something.
I mean,
Put in
maybe
that
they didn't
tip.
wait. Maybe it's just now getting out as well. I want to,
Maybe.
try to
Maybe.
be
Okay.
absolutely fair with it.
Yeah, no, maybe, of course. I hear you.
Jammers, scramble. I just don't. I think that's. I mean, I know people. This was definitely premeditated, in my opinion, but
Mhm.
I think that's that would be definitely going above and beyond to get a jammer and stuff.
Yeah, I trust the dog as well. Yeah.
No, Teresa, it wasn't. We're not talking about Luke's brother. No, brother-in-law. We're talking about Carlos earlier. Carlos was talking about like a brother-in-law. You want to pull up that News Nation? Finish it.
Yes, thank you. And I'm going to mute my mic because some reason it echoes on these.
It's a theory that our own Brian Enton checked out. Brian, you made some interesting discoveries as you went around in the neighborhood. What did you find?
Yeah, it's interesting, Elizabeth. You know, we knew for the last couple of days that the FBI and the Pima County Sheriff's detectives were asking neighbors right near Nancy's house if they had any kind of internet outage or internet disruption around the time that Nancy went missing, early morning hours of February 1st. And it turns out there are neighbors behind Nancy's house, like back behind the house, there's a desert area, and then they live on the other side. And right around the time of Nancy's disappearance, 2 of their Ring cameras on the back side of the house, which would have been closest to Nancy's house, were not working. They showed up as not available, which is apparently
Okay,
something
can you
that
pause
has
that?
never happened before. And it only happened during that period.
Okay, that's weird to me because the 2 cameras that can only see Nancy's house. The 2 cameras that can only see Nancy's house, that's closest to Nancy's house of the neighbors, and it's never happened before, and it's not happened after that. That's very weird.
And I want to report something to you too, because remember how we were showing it on the maps earlier? Brian says this is the distance from where the Ring cameras that went offline are in location in relation to Nancy Guthrie's house. It is open desert. You could see the roof of Nancy's house. And then he said, correction, that structure I zoomed in on is not Nancy's house. We just put up the drone up to confirm it is one of her neighbors' houses, but her house is in that direction. And I can show that after this video if you want.
Please, yeah.
And I'll send it to you as well. One second. All right, just shared with you as well.
Well, Esley says, how do we know it's never happened before? They go out and check every night. I mean, I don't know if they go out and check every night, but it's wired, and that's the difference in this.
Yeah.
Wired, it doesn't fail like something that is wireless.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
You know, and
it's hardwired.
You can check the history.
Yeah, you got to cut the wires for it to do that. Now mine, like I was explaining in the beginning,
Apparently
if
you
you guys
don't because their wires wasn't cut. So, but something
yeah.
is, you know.
I don't know. I'd have to do more research on it, but I know, like I was telling you guys earlier, I have the same cameras, right? And mine has a solar panel on it, so I don't have to charge the battery. It's not hardwired. And sometimes I will get a corrupted video where it'll say, you know, person detected or motion detected, but yet there's no video there. And I'm like, what the hell happened?
Yes,
you know,
files corrupt that, you know, if it's like a Bluetooth or, you know, wireless or anything like that. But out of all the times,
that
it
night,
is
yeah.
just the 2 cameras that is facing towards Nancy's house.
Yes.
It is just around the time frame that Nancy was taken, and it is hardwired.
Yep. Coincidence?
I don't know.
And then the dog. Excuse me.
And the dog.
Yeah. So you got, yeah. I don't know. I don't believe in coincidences, but hey. I don't. You want me to play the rest of this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me.
Hey, Martha.
Early morning hours, February 1st. Also interesting, at the same time, Elizabeth, they tell me that their dog woke them up in the middle of the night, which is something that has basically never happened before, they say, and wanted to go outside and then was staring in the direction of Nancy's house. Now, there's been these questions about the possibility of signal jammers. You showed the picture of one. There's a little antenna sticking out of the suspect's pocket, it appears to be. Could be a walkie-talkie. It's possible it's a signal jammer. It's also possible, if it was one, that it would have knocked out Ring cameras and cell phones in the area while he was there. We know the FBI is looking into it, Elizabeth.
Yeah, I've listened to Giggle. Yeah, I like Joseph Scott Morgan.
Did it finish? Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
How did the perp not know Nancy didn't have an alarm system as well as a door camera? That's a good question, right? Tucson asked. Give me a second. I'm going to pull up what we were just talking about. Hold on one second. Just takes a second for it to load here. I got a million retweets. Where's it at? Right here.
Ours is hardwired. As
Okay.
only time it falls is one power goes out and two internet goes out.
I wonder, did they have a power?
Well, that's what they're
Did the
asking.
power go off? Or yeah, that would be good to know. You could probably look into the power company there and see if there was any quick outages. I don't know if they would report that, but
The
just
cheat
a
girl.
minute outage.
Can you pull up the photo again of what they said the pocket of the suspect? The cheat girl says she doesn't see it. She says, I see a zipper and reflective stitches. It's sticking directly out of his pocket. Could you? It's like
yes.
black.
Was it this video that we just played? Yes. No. Yeah. Give me a.
Yeah.
So here's the correction that structured I zoomed in on is not Nancy's house. We just put the drone up to confirm it is one of her neighbor's houses, but her house is in that direction. Okay, give me a minute and I'll pull up that video. You guys, give me a second. That was the News Nation one.
But none knew that at the time, and we all have to recall that we now have 3 more weeks of this crap. Back then, not so sure. I don't know what you mean. The FBI cybersecurity experts have identified several ways that hackers can gain access to Ring cameras. Yes. When it comes to the jammers, the Wi-Fi ones, but it is way harder to hack again the wired ones. Okay, can you circle the black part, what they're talking about out of the pocket? Even though it's circled, but just the little part, Daff. Can you show it, like with your mouse? Right there. Right there. It's sticking out of his pocket. He's got the pew right there. It almost looks like he's got something in his back pocket as well, but they were interviewing an FBI earlier about the Wi-Fi jammer, and he had said that it would probably affect the whole block and it would be traceable. So when it comes to Wi-Fi jammers, there is different. Some Wi-Fi jammers will do, block like a house. Some can block a whole block or neighborhood as well, but you just rarely see that. You know what I mean? They would most likely be able to trace that as well. Are you muted, Daff?
Yes, geez.
Okay.
It does look like he has something in his pocket, like thin, right? Like thin square, because you could see the point right here. That's a good catch. Because the pocket usually comes out through here and right there. So he definitely has something in his back pocket right there.
It appears like he's got something in his back pocket right there, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Again, don't know.
I mean, what could it be?
To me, that looks, usually like if you're, I don't know.
So you're not looking at this black stripe. That's what you're not looking at. You're looking at this black, looks like an antenna of some sort, right?
But to me, that looks very thick to be an antenna.
Yeah, it does.
I don't know.
I mean, but I don't know. I thought maybe the
Could be.
pocket might have been.
It could be the side of a phone, like with a OtterBox or something.
Yeah, I don't think it's a phone.
I don't either, but
I don't think, yeah.
hey, Nancy.
He's watching all of us, probably laughing like, huh.
Oh, he won't be. I think he's not laughing. I think he's fucking scared out of his.
Mm-hmm. Pack of smokes. No, I was thinking that too, spare time, but it's thinner than a pack of smokes in his back pocket. You could see right here, right? Like, maybe it's a vape. A vape pen or something. I don't know.
I don't know. It just.
No, this is thin right here. You could tell. Oh, it could be a pack of smokes. Could be the box of cigarettes,
I don't.
Actually, I think it starts here.
But the FBI was there yesterday, and they, the neighbor said that they seem more confident this time.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. You guys still looking at this photo, or you want me to take it down?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's weird. Oops, where did we go?
Trying to see. It's a jammer. We should have KP here to explain the jammer. Sorry, that was funny.
Why is my thing like this?
You got it on the wrong one.
I don't know what's going on. Yeah, it's not on there anymore. Yeah, go ahead. There we go. Jeez.
So Nerdy did this earlier. A law enforcement commander center with multiple police vehicles has been set up in Phoenix near the Grand Canal Trail and 28th Street, where authorities have shut down part of the pathway as the situation continues to develop. Did we hear anything else about that?
Yeah, it wasn't, I don't believe it had anything to do with Nancy. Where did I brought it up earlier? Did I send it to you?
Long range walkie-talkie? Could be.
Oh, hold on. KVOA just posted. Give me a second. Oh my God. Yeah, I didn't see anything else on that, Justin, that it belonged to her.
Can I show this real quick?
Yeah, of course.
That's a picture of Luke and his mom.
Mama Mary, yeah. She looks familiar to me, Justin. I don't know why.
I think she's just the average
mom.
Yeah. Lady. Not really. Oh Lord, y'all, he's gonna return his kidnap outfit.
Yeah, okay, let's talk about that because remember how we were talking about his backpack or something being maybe
exclusively with Walmart?
Yeah, now Nanos is saying he might have actually got it from
eBay. He might have got it from eBay, y'all.
Well, I heard some lady say, well, it's easy to get backpacks and jackets and stuff out of school. Could he work at the school as like a janitor or something?
Listen, I think that was bought pretty recently, in my opinion. That backpack, everything on him looks new. Very new.
Well,
if they
yeah,
came in the back door, thank you so much, Giggle. Again, if they came in the back door, then why would they then come to the front door to cover Cam? So I think there was, in my opinion, there was someone from the back door that was in the house, and potentially someone let someone in from the front door. I think whoever was the driver was called in for aid in the removal. Otherwise, foliage makes no sense. Yes. Yep. I agree. I we're looking for this one individual, but there's, in my opinion, there's just got to be more than one. There's just got to be more than one. We know that Nancy had passed through that door again, whether she was walking alive, being carried alive, or containment. She was being carried over not alive or partially, passed out even. Really? Lisa says, I used a walkie-talkie at work. Antenna looks the same as shown. So they, like a fat antenna. What are you looking at, Daph?
Yeah, I guess it could be like some of them have different types of antennas, right? I don't know, guys. I keep going back and forth on one or two people. I mean, at first, I thought it was definitely two, but then I was like, well, one person could definitely carry out an 84-year-old woman.
One
It's
person?
just because of that ransom. Huh?
I'm telling you, it's, I can lift 100-pound sack of potatoes or whatever, what. It is not the same with a body 150 pounds.
Well, especially if the body is no longer
telling you,
alive as well. It was very heavy. Yeah.
the way it's proportioned, the way a body is proportioned, we're long and all that, and we're lanky and we move, and there's a thing called dead weight, and not just dead but incapacitated too.
Yeah.
So it's not easy. I'm telling you,
They could have held her at gunpoint or at pew-pew point and had her walk out.
Now, again, there's things that one person can help to move someone's remains. I don't see it in this. So
he looks over at something across the street. So I think there's a getaway driver or something like that. I just don't understand. I don't understand why nobody's claimed that ransom. Like, if you know something and you're not the one that actually, like, say you were an accomplice, right? You're not going to get, if you come out and say, hey, this is what happened. I mean,
if you're an accomplice, you're going to fucking prison too.
Well, you are, but you're the first one that talks.
And if you're an accomplice, you can't collect the money.
True, but the accomplice could probably tell like a family member or something that could collect the money. I don't know.
I don't think family members can collect either.
Yeah, or a friend or somebody. A confidant. I don't know. I just feel like there's not too many people involved anymore. I think they did have a tarp. That's just my opinion. A tarp or a blanket in that backpack, though.
Oh, I think it's definitely some. Yes. Oh, damn thing again. My computer. Yes, always late. Imagine carrying 150 pounds of potatoes all in one long bag. It's it's just no. Luke looks like he's wearing brand new sneakers.
Yeah, weird bag he's got there too.
I think it's his mom's
Daphne,
bag.
what if they are family and won't rat on family. Yeah, I don't know.
I agree. Daphne said she would drop her man twice, though.
Hell yeah. I wouldn't even think twice about it.
You're so funny.
You guys better not commit no crimes around me.
Yeah.
Collecting the report. I'm watching. I'm watching. Oh
All right,
man,
girl.
sorry. Just being funny. Can I show some? I know you guys are probably getting tired here. Holy shit, 3 hours.
No, I'm just surprised you're not tired. I mean,
What time is it?
you're
Oh, 9
usually
o'clock
sinking
now.
in your chair by now. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
I know. Well, because it's so interesting, right? Like, and
It
we've
is
been on
very
it since day one, and I really like trying to figure shit out. Like, seriously,
too.
I
Me
think
too.
it's just the simplest. I know you do, and we think a lot alike. And I honestly think it's just the most simplest of explanations. That's what happened, and it's common sense, right? I don't think it's some crazy
I think
conspiracy.
I mean, it's usually the most simple answer, and it's usually someone very close, usually related. But I think, in my opinion, I mean, it's money or a grievance of some sort.
Mhm.
But I think the why we still don't know. You know, the why and but really the who. We don't know shit still, actually. But
Yeah. But the why is the biggest question I have, right? Like, why that night? Why do it?
well,
Strange.
again, another thing that makes me question is the after the dinner, out of all nights, after that dinner
Yes.
and
Mhm.
being dropped off, just a couple
Yep.
hours later, you're gone.
You're
You
gone.
either had to been watched or, okay, she's home or something.
Why wait till she's asleep too? Like, she's 84. Does it matter if she's asleep or awake? You know what I mean? Yeah, she can
Yeah,
scream
it
and
does. It does. You can, it buys time, and I think so. I think it does, even if you're 84.
yeah. Oh, she was like a sitting duck. It's horrible.
She was. I don't think it's, I don't know. Again, I think it's very suspicious for all three of them, to be quite honest with you. And it wouldn't surprise me if there is some sort of link at some point.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Yeah, you
I
gotta
don't know.
follow.
Not blaming them.
No, I agree. You gotta follow the evidence. You gotta follow what the police are doing. Because
We
that's,
have no idea.
they know more than we do. We gotta follow the
Oh,
FBI, not the police, not the sheriff.
I listen
Sheriff's
to
too
the
busy with his
FBI on
reality
this.
show.
Yeah. He's dealing with his
Mhm.
reality show. Yeah.
What about that too, Justin? Doesn't that irk you in some way? It irks me.
It doesn't.
Do you? I mean, it's kind of like, I remember those words that stood out, and I'm not insinuating anything, but he said, "Yeah, I hope this show brings in more tourism."
I think that's a
And
normal statement.
literally,
I think it's a normal
yeah,
statement. I would say that.
it's a
I
normal
would say
statement.
if I was sheriff. Yeah, I mean, because you would hope it would bring it, but I don't know how crime,
Yeah,
saying, "Oh shit, all the crime around here," or whatever, helps tourism. I don't get it, but I understand that would be a generic thing they might want to say.
well, yeah, a generic thing to say, but now all eyes are on Tucson, are on, like, everybody's eyes around the world are right there.
Mm-hmm.
Make the ratings go up, make the, you know what I mean? Like, just have something to do with that.
I guess.
Gotta look at all avenues.
I sent you a text, showed you a video with the alleged link between E and D, the Bitcoin ransom guy.
Yeah, he's odd too, right? He's an odd duck. That Derek guy.
Yeah.
We
I've got
look.
a bunch of text. 1 second here.
Mm-hmm. Him and his music, and
Can I show a couple things?
yeah, go ahead, please.
First of all, a big development from the Pima County Sheriff's Office. They say that they have found DNA inside Nancy Guthrie's home.
Oh, this is the wrong one, I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Yeah, that's from 3 weeks ago. 1 second. Wrong one. It was this one.
I was about to say, when did they find more DNA?
Okay,
Oh,
no,
and the
no.
gloves. The gloves. We speak about that? The gloves they found was from a female restaurant worker, but yet they found multiple pairs of gloves. Are the gloves they're talking about the ones with blood on them? Remember the gloves that they found with blood on them?
Yeah.
Like they don't ever. I don't know. I thought that was interesting too.
Yeah, the guy in the woman in the canal.
Mm-hmm.
Unrelated.
Yeah, it's not related, you guys. Not related.
Okay, I don't got anything to show.
Oh, I wanted to show. There's just some stuff here. The sheriff said today that no other items have been identified on the suspect other than the Ozark backpack. This woman I follow on X, like all the time, she's like looking at the sweater and stuff. She actually identified something on the sweater, and it looks like a Lululemon. I don't know if she mentions in this like a Lululemon emblem, or what is it called? The tag. She says the difference is we don't have access to the same technology. Yeah, correct. We don't. And tools investigators are using. If we did, I'm pretty confident we would have everything identified by now. I think we would definitely be all working on that, down to what brand of underwear he was wearing. But I was just going to pull these up real quick. I know that because that was the bite light, right? And I don't know what that was identified as, maybe as underwear or something. Was this, I think, the Lululemon logo or something that she identified? Ew, that's a creepy picture, isn't it? Ew. And then the mask, but I don't know. I thought that was different because the sheriff is now saying that it could. We just briefly spoke about it. Yeah, see, this wasn't her. That the bag could have been bought at Goodwill. So,
I mean, it could have been, but I don't think it was. I think it's
but why
pretty
bring it up? Yeah,
why does this sheriff do the same shit that he does all the time? He says something and walks it straight back. He's my opinion.
Riddler. His ski mask
his ski
also
mask is also Walmart. Yeah. Oranges, and he used with mouth light with skill.
Something else I wanted to show. There was something else I wanted to show you guys, and I can't remember now. There's an update by KVOA, but it's basically the same thing about the internet cameras. I thought it was just one neighbor. Did you guys hear it was multiple neighbors? I heard it was one neighbor. Yeah.
I've only heard one. There was, a place saying that one outlet was reporting that it was more than one, but that's the only one I've seen. So I'm just going to say it's one as of now that I'm aware of.
Yeah. Yeah. So what do you guys think about any questions? Anybody have any questions about tonight? The Lululemon shopper isn't going around wearing Walmart. No, that's what I said too. She says that you can go around and get Lululemon at the like Goodwill and stuff, and I'm like, I've never seen Lululemon stuff at Goodwill, but
Well,
um,
Walmart now, they are duping things that look like name brands as well, like Lululemon and
no,
all that. Yeah.
I don't even own anything from Lululemon.
I
Like a
don't
pair
either.
of yoga pants is like $300. I couldn't. Mine are from Old Navy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Old Navy mom jeans here.
Lululemon will buy back your Lululemon stuff.
Oh, that's interesting. I mean, guys, Lululemon stuff is tiny. Yeah, I ain't fitting my butt in there. Not now. Maybe a few years
I'm
ago.
not athletic.
Yeah,
kinda
I'm not
boo-boo.
either, but I wear yoga pants. It's the only thing I fit in right now. Just swear to God. Next is going to be just duct tape because nothing is going to fit. I can't stop eating. Me too, Sherry. Me too. Did Kayla get arrested the night before they stopped Luke? She was arrested earlier
11th.
in February, wasn't she?
The
The
11th.
11th of February, yes.
Wasn't it? Or was it the 11th?
Yes. Where is it at? I know because I thought she was with him that night, but she wasn't. Give me a second and I'll pull it up.
Kayla was being held with no bond for not appearing to the court hearing, possibly regarding the rug test. Yes.
There you go. Mary Daly, Matthew Daly, Luke Daly, and well, we thought girlfriend Kayla Noel Day. But
Mary,
she's
Mark, and
not his
Luke.
girlfriend.
Goodness.
Oh yeah, I noticed that, right?
Mary, Mark, and
And
Luke.
he denied. He really denied her on live air that she is
Jesus
not
says
his
you will deny
girlfriend.
me.
Mm.
Remember when Jesus denied
He was like,
before he was crucified. Sorry.
Yeah. He was like, nope, that's not my girlfriend.
Hey Karen, thank you so much, my dear. Appreciate you. How you doing, girl? Gifting 5 pearl necklaces.
Oh,
Appreciate you,
thank
darling.
you.
Good to
Oh,
see
here.
you. Appreciate your love. Good to see you, babies.
Here, I
That
feel
might
bad
be
because I don't have that.
his denial. I don't know. Thank you again, Miss Karen. Good to see you, love.
I forgot I had that, Justin. I could do your clapping.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Pics together, so at least friends. Yeah. I still hope they really search Nancy's house. What if there's a secret room? I don't think there's a secret room. I think they've literally looked through the walls with imaging, I'm sure.
I know what she's talking about. I read an article where people were building these like panic rooms because of what's happened to Nancy. I'm like, dang, I wish I could have built a panic room.
That's like millionaires. That's like, oh my God, someone went missing. Let me build a panic room. You know, it's like the safe rooms now and all this stuff. Like,
yeah. Like, what the heck, man?
yeah, go stand in your Lululemon and
Yeah.
put your panic room.
I'll be over here with my Underground Railroad freaking concrete in my backyard.
I'll be over here with my Ben and Jerry's in my
Oh
boxers.
God, that's so good. That is so good. Oh my God. I had 2 pints of ice cream last night. It's horrible.
You about 100 pounds. You keep up, girl. You're gonna be fitting in some yoga pants. That's for sure.
Yeah,
Like
my
2
yoga
pints?
pants are about to split.
My goodness.
Your dad built a panic room in the house in the 70s. Oh my gosh. I would panic. I couldn't get out of it.
I was
A lot of
thinking
preppers.
maybe I was thinking the 60s, but that's like the JFK. That was, well, you know, that was the time of the Cold War and stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Cuba.
What's up with the
Missing
glove?
crisis.
What's up with the gloves, Justin?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
I've never seen so many freaking gloves in my damn life. And then the sheriff came out and said that his gloves are blue. Those weren't our searcher's gloves. What the freaking heck?
He's got to comment on everything, and it's just so frustrating that he comments on everything. It's like, give it up, dude. Please.
Yeah, seriously. Give it up, dude.
Relax.
Here, I have. Oh, he's so frustrating, I swear. Hold on, I have a video of him. Oh, here.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Think about this. AG, writer, okay.
Jeez.
TC, teacher. They saw the blood, purse, phone. They're prophesied in the English language. Wouldn't. Oh, you got it pulled up. Thank you. I'm always looking at my stat chat, and I'm not looking here. In the English language, wouldn't they know the implication of reporting a missing person versus abducted person? No, because I don't think you necessarily, Elizabeth, thank you for that. I don't think you know if it's an abducted person or a missing person, really, in the beginning, because she's just missing, right? So when a person is missing, they're just missing. In my opinion, you don't know if they're abducted, walked out on their own, just left everything, because people do that too.
Yeah, but how did they come to a conclusion that somebody did abduct her? Because they received the ransom notes, or do they have some other kind of? I mean, we all believe she was
You're
abducted, right?
if you were taken out by means of not your own.
I mean, I know they found
right
DNA from someone else, right? And I guess they must have got DNA from her friend circle too, because they said it didn't belong to her friend circle. So they must have swabbed all of them. Did they swab all of them that had been there on July or January 30th?
Okay, so Elizabeth and Maria make the blood question mark. That's a good point too. You both said it.
Where's Maria's at? I didn't see it.
Maria said, but the blood. You know, I agree. I agree, because again, we got to think about the totality of it, Elizabeth. The back door's open. The front door has blood. Phone's missing. Or not phone's missing. Phone's
Or
there.
phones, yeah.
Both hearing aids. Purse is there.
Yeah. So it looked like it was a abduction. Like it should have been a crime scene right away then, in my opinion.
I think you would. I don't know if like I'm trying to think. When I say immediately abduction, I would say something is really wrong.
Well, we don't know what was inside too. We weren't told exactly. We heard it was a mess, right? I don't know. I know there's been some larger podcasters that have mentioned blood inside, but the sheriff or FBI has not confirmed that, right? But if that's true, you would think, hey, there's something going on here, right? That not just missing. Like, why would she leave her stuff out?
I mean, homicide was there immediately.
Yeah.
So if homicide's there,
Yeah.
there's clearly very concerning in the home. They knew whatever it was, that this was foul play from the get-go, from the outside and the inside. But the family too hard to guard, not trying to be insensitive, but the family gives me red flags. Something about the family is giving me. Listen, you're not alone.
Yes.
You're not alone in that. Again, sheriff says
This one?
nothing to see here, but FBI has not said that, and they are clearly looking at vehicles and clearly looking at their home and forensics and all that. So
Okay, Diamond, it's good to see you, honey. Oh, pulled pork sounds good right now. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Yeah, I just you could tell it wasn't just missing persons, in my opinion. With everything left behind, and it was just stuff. There was something. I just want to read this, if that's okay. Are you tired?
No. Let's go.
All right, give me a second. It's
yes,
how
Kelly.
these little signal jammers work. All right. Sorry, my chat's freezing on this. Yeah, very disturbing scene. Yes, I know. You know, it's so hard to remember, guys. Things like to get it straight what the sheriff said, because he said so many things and then he's backtracked, or you know what I mean, Justin? Like,
oh, he's the most frustrating sheriff as far
in
as
the world.
what he puts out and takes back of any sheriff I've seen ever.
Absolutely, it's frustrating. Is this? Why does it look like that? Like it's not showing the whole screen. Huh? I'll figure it out. So this just says Nancy Guthrie's neighbors flag camera glitching as experts explain Wi-Fi jamming. I'm just going to play this. Let me see if I can open this up so you guys can. And this is on Fox. It just came out recently about the Wi-Fi. Okay. Let's see if I can do this here. Hold on.
So for the Idaho murders, Brian Koberger literally created bookends around the crime by turning off his device. So in addition to all the clearing and other things that he prepped for to erase his digital footprint, the fact that right before the murder, his phone was turned off, and then within like 40 minutes or so after it was turned back on, kind of gave us that tunnel to look down here. This is why you're not seeing anything.
In this case in particular, we have not heard anything, and by this case, I mean the Nancy Guthrie case. We have not heard anything came of the cell tower dump, of any digital forensics. But, you know, with the Koberger case in mind, what kind of stuff are they looking for, and what kind of stuff might they find that could help them here?
A few things that immediately come to mind, especially when I think back of what Jared and I looked at for Idaho. First and foremost, pattern of behavior is huge. And why his phone being off in those hours was so damning against him. One, he was awake. He manually, it was a user requested power off. The logs show the truth of all this. His phone was at 100%.
You're awake and you're driving down
the
the
tower
street.
when
You're
he turned it
screwed.
back on, which
Your
put
phone's
him
off.
in Idaho and not in Washington, where he lived. So all of that was a beautiful painted picture. For Nancy Guthrie, I have heard people make claims that even when a phone is turned off, it still pings towers, which is not true.
Not true.
So if
the
FBI and investigators got cell phone pings, which we've all read and heard that they did, they're obviously looking for pattern of behavior. What is normal? What was in that area during the time when Nancy was kidnapped? All of those things come to play. Now, if the person prepped, they wouldn't ping that tower. But if they went ahead of time and scoped it out or planned, they would have. And then you can also look for
Yes.
entry and
Can you
exit,
pause that?
and then proximity pings, because eventually you're going to turn your phone back on. So
I think that's a very important part right there, that, most people who scope out something prior, they don't turn their phone off, right? They just
Absolutely.
turn it off the night of the crime. Hey, Jeremy, good to see you.
The crime.
Yes. So if you, most likely this person, at least one of them's been to this house prior.
Correct.
Very good point.
Very good point.
that is one thing with the pings. The other thing is people make mistakes. Did they really turn it off? Was their device only in airplane mode? How did they know where they were going? So thinking of different settings on the device will really help when a suspect comes into mind. And when they actually have a phone of a suspect, I hope that they call me. I want to help, and I want to say, look here, look here, look here, because the loudest evidence can be the lack of evidence.
Yep.
So, it's interesting about the airplane mode thing. Like, we don't know who the
Sometimes
guy
it's not
is
what you
yet,
do, but you
or
don't do.
even if it's just one person. And we don't know the situation of their
Mhm.
phones. But if they were carrying a phone and it's in airplane mode, that's still useful to you guys. So how does that work?
When your device is in airplane mode, here's a good example. I created a CTF for Celebrate, and I put my device in airplane mode when I fly because we're supposed to, and I try to follow the rules. But when I dumped my device looking for data to compare to Brian Koberger's Android, I saw that my device updated in Denver. So even though it was in airplane mode, it still knew when I was hitting time zone changes. It's still pinging towers. It is still reaching out for a signal. It's not
Interesting.
fully shut down.
Yeah, that is very interesting because I'm going to tell you guys something. So I don't have very good service out where I live. I live in a very rural area, right? And I'm constantly, if I'm not, getting service or whatever, I will turn my phone on airplane mode for like 3 to 5 seconds and then turn it off. And my phone will connect to a tower closer to me, right? Like, say I'm out driving. I leave my house and I'm out driving, but I'm still in a rural area. My phone, got 1 bar, not even 5G. I turn it on airplane mode and it resets to connect to a tower closer to me. So, I didn't know that the airplane mode actually still connected, if that makes sense. Like when it's on airplane mode,
Mhm.
it just resets it, I guess, right?
Yeah, it's looking for the closest tower.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, resets it. Yeah.
So I wonder if they did perhaps have their phone on airplane mode or something like that, and like they say they got like maybe a quarter mile out of the neighborhood prior before taking her, it could have connected to a closer tower like near Nancy. You got a
Mhm.
super chat here from Giggles.
Thank you, Giggles. Notable missing elderly case in Arizona, including 74-year-old Marcelio. How do you pronounce the last name? Venezuela, last seen in Phoenix 12/24, 66-year-old Russell. Yes, whose death is being investigated as a homicide related ? The sheriff spoke about one of the reporters asked the very night Nancy went missing when he was outside of her house. And they said, there's been a lot of elderly people that has went missing. I don't think they're related personally. But it really just depends on what, if they were, most elderly people aren't high risk for being unalived, you know what I mean? And it depends on, their mental health, their physical health as well. I don't think that they're related though, my opinion though.
Can I jump in real quick?
Please.
There was in 2017, there was a 77-year-old man, I believe he was 77, and he was in a nursing home though there in Arizona, and his caretaker moved him out of the nursing home and moved him down, like signed him out, moved him down to Florida because she was basically embezzling his money, like taking out loans and stuff like that in his name. Yeah.
The number one crime to happen to elderly is
Money.
financial abuse.
Mhm.
Number one crime.
Absolutely. It sure is. Okay, you want to add more and I'll play the rest of the video? Or are you good?
Nope. Yeah, she's full of good information.
Oh, she is. She really is. Okay, 1 second.
With Brian Koberger, he disabled cellular, disabled Wi-Fi, and turned off his phone. That is extreme measures to not have a digital footprint. So he really took all the steps, but still made a mistake. So we hope in Nancy Guthrie that whoever has her made a mistake and that we can uncover that footprint.
Now, we know that they looked at the cell tower data, and that's going to be different from the stuff you guys look at. So, like,
Yeah.
you're not going to see anything until they actually have a suspect and look at their phone. But what kind of clues in the
Can you
cell
say?
tower data
Can I
lead,
say something real quick?
lead
I'm
them to
sorry.
someone so you would have a chance to check on a phone?
Oh yeah, that's a fantastic.
I apologize. Maria says iPhone 11 and newer will ping always. Yes, if you have the Find My network enabled in settings before the phone is turned off. That's the only way, right? And it doesn't mean it pings to cell towers either. It's iPhone 11, 12, I think to 15 and newer. But it has to be the Find My network has to be on before the phone is turned off. And if the battery is completely drained, the tracking feature will only work for a limited time, roughly 24 hours as well. There is a lot of caveats to it. For instance, my son lost his iPhone one time, and he had the Find My location on it, and it was not exact. I'll say that we thought it was like it was in a parking lot, and it was in the theater.
Oops.
So
sorry about that. Oops. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to do that. Yes. I did the same with my AirPods. There's like a Find My AirPod thing in it. Same thing, Bluetooth type thing. And yeah, it made me go on a wild goose chase when they were in my pocket the whole time. So it's like, yeah, it's not right on the exact. I agree.
Oh, it is true. Tommaso and Annie bought 2 homes in 2025. That is absolutely true. We've showed the documents for that.
Sold one there in Tucson actually as well. That one is close to where she owns her art place.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna yes, and then I just wanted to ask a question here afterwards too, if that's okay.
Please.
The question. And back to Idaho again. Jared and I dealt directly with the FBI CAS team, and they're the ones that get the cell towers and they find the gaps. And without them, we probably wouldn't have stumbled upon the log file that we did when they told us, hey, there was a dark period where he wasn't pinging anything during this time. It's kind of weird. So the communication is key. If investigators aren't talking, forensics isn't going to make sense. You need everyone involved to paint the entire picture, because there's so many different specialties. If typically when these pings come in, they will say, okay, this many devices were in this area at this time. Also think about the time of night when that is. In her neighborhood, I have a friend that lives close by. She went there and she said one cell service is terrible in that area, which isn't great, but you still will likely ping towers. It's also very dark. It seems like it's an older generation that typically lives in there, so they're mostly asleep. So I assume there's not going to be a huge, like hundreds of thousands of phones. So once they have that, they can contact the network service providers and track back to actual individuals.
And they're going to be, you know, if everybody's asleep, they're going to be the phones that are moving, right? So they can narrow it down even more. There's two other devices involved in this that we know of, right? That's the Nest camera that was taken off of her front porch, which presumably the Wi-Fi was on, and Nancy's pacemaker, which, you know, they sent the Bluetooth sniffer device to fly around and try to find it. Unfortunately, with no luck. But with those two devices, you know, one is Bluetooth, one is Wi-Fi. Are there any clues that, you know, as they were taken from the scene, that they could have provided for investigators?
Thank you, love.
If we had a suspect to consider, it is likely that their phone will ping and almost have an acknowledgement. That's a good word for it. An acknowledgement of Nancy's home Wi-Fi, potentially even her Bluetooth. So I have no idea.
I call it a
the
handshake.
technology. I assume the Bluetooth of her pacemaker is set strictly for her device. And that's why Dave Kennedy released his research saying, hey, he knows it's going to be pinging and beaconing out every minute for so many seconds. But I assume it's not going to reach out to other people's devices, but it could. So that's another way that could be linked to the person. But I think the Wi-Fi is huge. So if you come into my house right now, Michael, you will see my home Wi-Fi. Whether you're trying to connect to it or not, your phone knows that it exists just in case you want to connect.
I'm here. It's just letting you know I'm here.
So that could be
It's
the biggest
always
thing.
searching about every 2 minutes.
We think he
Depends.
took the Nest camera. It's not there anymore, right? So
And so even Delphi, go back to like Delphi murders. That was one of the things that I recommended to the FBI is what if the person of interest who killed Libby and Abby actually pinged one of their devices? Like, what if their device saw it? And it could be called bad guy's iPhone, but it could be called Michael Ruiz's iPhone, you know, like you don't know.
What did you name your
Most people
iPhone, or
call
what did
their
you name your?
phone something normal, unless you're my husband and you call your phone a glass of bourbon. He's an icon, which is crazy, but we would know it was Jared Barnhart if we saw all that bourbon. So one thing I didn't hear a lot of is any feedback on license plate readers. We know there's no way with her mobility issues that she was on foot, like traveling into the woods like Elizabeth Smart or something. No way. So there has to be a vehicle involved with license plate readers, and either the person lives very close nearby and that license plate is seen frequently, or nothing jumped out. So that is something that I'm interested in. Did investigators actually look at that? There's a lot of
Thank you, Kelly. I appreciate you.
Passive collection on the camera. And I will always stand by this. Do you want to be free or do you want to be safe? And I know right now people are like, oh no, we want our parents to be safe and we don't want things like this to happen to that generation. But you should assume your phone, like I just said, is looking for my Wi-Fi. If you're in my house, your microphone is listening, so you can get ads all the time. Your cameras will passively collect events that they see. And it's for, I shouldn't say it's for security purposes. It's how it's designed to function. When you bring an electronic into your life, it's going to do what it's designed to do.
Yep.
And if you don't like that, you need to get a flip
Marketing.
phone, disconnect all cameras from your house. But also you can't be sad when something occurs and you wish you had technology to help you track the criminal.
Yep.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
That's well, we give up privacy for comfort and for convenience.
Absolutely.
Because it doesn't matter. Your Wi-Fi, your phone is connecting every 2 minutes, it is searching, putting its feelers out. It's shaking hands every maximum of every 2 minutes for so many
Absolutely.
seconds.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever store you go into, whatever. Why are you zooming up like that, girl? Come on now. That's a little too fucking close.
I did. I was like, why are we all
Okay.
crossed?
So your personal dab. And you're giving it up constantly. Doesn't matter. Even your vehicles and stuff. So
No, you're right. I know. It's crazy because it drives me insane, right? Like I have my location and everything turned off on my phone, and I'll literally say something, and then it'll like pop up on my phone. I'm like, you son of a gun. And when I had a cable box, if you have a cable box at home, it does the same thing, you guys. I'm not kidding you. You say something around your cable box, you will have ads for that. Doesn't matter what it is. Oh, thank you, Lovey. That's so sweet.
Yep, it depends on your search and all that. It
Yes.
it listens. It listens.
It does. It absolutely does. I wanted to go over this. I know I'm a dork.
What are you doing? What's that? I know what it is.
I just want I have a question. So this is him, right? Without the backpack on. And you can see something sticking out. The reason why I cut the
his
background
pockets,
out and
his pockets.
we'll look behind his head. See how it sticks out? Looks like he maybe had some kind of sheer covering around that mask at one point.
I
So
think
the
that might be
camera
his
couldn't.
collar.
You think it might be his collar or hood or
His collar
something?
where the thing meets, maybe. That's interesting,
Could
though.
be.
His pocket is
It
definitely
is.
full, though.
Oh yeah, you could see his right pocket. So it's definitely something in there, and that wouldn't be the pocket that we saw either the walkie-talkie or whatever, and because that was in his jacket pocket. Remember? If it's the same guy, right? We're still. That's the original photo of him, but I was really going over this a lot, and I honestly think maybe it's not him. It could be his friend was coming back. This was the last trip to grab that camera, in my opinion, and to clean up or something, to grab if they dropped anything or whatever. What do you think?
Did we ever figure out what kind of shoes these were?
No, but this one has the black stripe, but then
I think
his
they're both the
pant
same
legs.
shoes, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Thank
And
you, Miss
gifted
Amy. Appreciate you, my love. Gifting a pearl necklace. Thank you so much, baby. Very kind of you. If you ever see that, make sure you thank her, dear Amy. Good to see you, my friend.
Thank you.
I don't
Yeah.
even understand the photo. The guy's face is covered. How can he see where he's going? To me, I'll just say in my opinion that I think it's just the night vision that and I don't want to say the word glitch or anything, but I think it's just the night it's over exaggerated, and from the angle that it is, I think it can't tell where the hole is based upon the lighting. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, could be. Could be. I did one in dark, and then I did the one in light. I removed the background, so it basically cuts out his body and clothes, right? And then I just put the red. I didn't do the red. The computer automatically, if you say put a highlight or a glow or whatever around,
Yeah.
the computer did it. If I tried, I'd have his whole head covered. But I honestly believe like this was the last straw. Like he already used the backpack. That's already up. And he's coming back to get that camera and whatever else, if he dropped something else or to make sure he didn't. And he was leaving. He is a monster. Yes, he is. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. So I know it's kind of silly. I did.
Clearly has multiple layers of clothing on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, thank you again, Amy. Thank you so much, honey. I appreciate you. Very kind of you. Gifting.
Oh, thank you, Amy.
If you receive that, make sure you thank Amy for gifting that. Appreciate you, my dear. Did investigators figure out what size shoe video the perp is wearing based on tiles and dimension? That's a very good question.
Yeah.
We need to look on that because we can measure those tiles.
Yeah, those tiles, I
I'm
think
gonna screenshot that.
it's around 11, 10 to 11 size shoe. But I could be completely wrong.
I mean, if it's a 10 to 11, a 10 is, and I guess an average size, but anything over a 10 and a half for a men and up, it's harder to find shoes for 10 and a half and up. Like most
like they're
guys' shoes
tall.
are like 9, 9 and a half, 8.
Yes, and usually men over 6 foot tall wear the like 11, the larger shoe.
I'm
usually.
5'8" and wear an 11 and a half or 12. I look like fucking
Well,
Dumbo.
damn. Get get out of here.
I do, seriously.
Oh my God.
I look like a clown.
Stop it.
Freaking honey boo boo.
Oh my God.
I
Killing
get so
me.
frustrated because I can't find shoes anywhere. Because
Yeah.
but everybody in my house wears we all wear. My one son, he wears a 13.
That's a big foot. Yeah. That's a big foot. My son, he wears a pretty big, no, probably about 11 and a half. I don't buy him shoes anymore. So I'm kind of like, when I stopped buying him shoes when he was in high school and stuff, he was like almost 11. So
yeah,
I think their feet stopped growing at 17?
21. I don't know.
Yeah. My grandma told me never to go without shoes. Your feet will grow. I'm like, get out of here. Yeah, different shoes too. Different shoes, different sizes for me anyways.
He
My
can't
foot's
wear a
wide.
large shoe because he's 5'9" to 5'10". That is a lie. I'm 5'8" or 5'9". No, I'm like 5'9", 5'10", maybe. I don't really know. I'm at least 5'8" and no more than 5'10". I'll say that. And I look like a clown. So
stop.
But
My
those
feet
the
used to be
tiles are
bigger.
probably 12 by 12, I would say as well.
Oh yeah, I agree. 12 by 12.
Mm-hmm.
Do
I
I
see the
have the
same
video?
shit too. A lot of people's like they look different. I don't think they're any different. I think, and just notice this. You see how his shoes look different in this versus the other one, but so does his mask.
Yeah, I have.
And it's just,
the other
I'm
one.
telling you, it's just the black and white footage.
Yeah.
And it's to me, it's the lighting as well outside.
Mm-hmm. The lighting, the moon has moved. I mean, the moon moves, right? Or we move. Both move. So, I mean, he was there for 41 minutes. We know for a fact. Could he have been there longer? So the moon is moving over here. So yeah, so here now it looks like his pants are down some, covering that black stripe that we were looking at, But it looks like there's a black stripe in the inner sole, right? No? Hold on. Yeah, see, his pants are covering it right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they look square in the front here, but like you said, lighting and everything can make it look
I think they're
distorted.
2 different days.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
I respectfully disagree. I feel that she would have got a notification on her camera that somebody else was there, and he would have been prepared for that camera to
Well,
cover it or something.
did you not notice how the camera is placed?
It's moved. Yes, it's moved too.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also zoomed in on this one.
It's
one that I
not
was just
zoomed in. Well, I mean, they might have cropped it. The picture might be cropped and someone zoomed in,
Yeah.
but I don't think it's technically zoomed in. It's placed differently. You know what I mean? So
You don't think it's? Yeah, I think it's moved a little bit to me to the right. But yeah, it's the picture.
It is moved to the right. It absolutely
Yeah.
is. But
Yeah.
when's the change?
Yeah. Let me see. Exactly.
what I'm
When's the
saying?
change?
I
Mhm.
mean, I think
it would have been that night though.
Oh,
See, he's
thank you,
already
Miss
moved it when he
Christine.
was at the backpack.
Thank you, darling. Thank you, Miss Christine. Very kind of you. Really do appreciate you, my love.
Mm,
Thank you so much, Lovey.
this one.
I don't know. I mean,
When he was doing that.
Tracy thinks it's Luke. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know. To me, Luke's looks a little bit shorter and pudgier. This guy.
Yeah.
You got the video? Can you play the video of him walking up?
I do somewhere.
I've got it. Hold on, I've got it because you're.
You do? Okay. Oh wait, I have it right here on X.
Okay.
I do.
just-
Yeah, give me just 2 seconds, right? I gotta pull it up. I just saw it. Yeah, it's right here. I gotta blow it up first. Give me a sec. Shit, I can't do that because I gotta go back here. God, there's so many steps to do everything here. All right, here we go.
Yeah, when you're live, you got a lot of buttons to click.
We do. Is this it here? Hold on. Oops, I gotta remove that one. Jeez. Oh my God, I've got too many pictures up here.
You want me
Which
to pull
one
it?
is up there? No, I got it. I just gotta remove that one to add this one. All right, let me blow it up.
Okay.
I'll just slow it down. Yeah.
And again, to me, this does not look like Luke at all.
The upper
Is that his name?
leg is larger. Yeah, Luke. Yeah, he looks taller and bulkier
Okay.
than I don't know.
All right. Take a
Whoa.
look at that. And then
Watch his feet, like even. Who does that, Justin?
what?
How he puts his feet even, like they're completely even. Like I walked up to my door the other day, my feet didn't go completely even. Like watch his 2 feet go together. Watch. Like they're even, right? I don't know.
I don't know what you mean by even.
Like for instance, like when you're walking, right, and you go and walk up to something, a door or whatnot, whatever you're walking up to, are your feet going to be completely even with one another? Like, you know what I mean? Like my feet, like when you go up and walk somewhere, like my foot will be off to the side a little bit, or it'll be one in front of the other. Like his feet are completely even with one another. Does that make sense? Watch. When he walks and he stops to go up to the front door, watch. Now watch. See, like a little soldier. They're completely even.
I think he was just stepping sideways. I mean, I would step like that personally.
Yeah, okay, maybe I'm making too much out of it. I walk all crazy anyway, so maybe that's why I was looking at my feet. One foot's backwards, the other one's like twisted.
Okay. Can you go straight back to that him getting right on?
Right here?
Right there. Yeah. Okay. Now look at this.
Just tell me when to stop.
Stop. Can you pull mine up now?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much, Amy, for renewing your membership, my dear. Appreciate that. Okay, now watch this.
Oh. He looks like the penguin off of
Yes.
Sorry. Doesn't he look like the penguin off of
Yes. He kind of
I'm
looks like
sorry.
a little cartoon character or something.
Penguin off of Batman.
To me, he looks like never mind, I'm not even.
Hey, Lou, you doing? Thank you so much. I get up, I'm just all mic'd in. So we're gonna get you all mic'd up right there as well.
Well, before you sit down,
If you want,
can I make these for you?
we gotta wait. He wants to be in here, right?
And have it pop out your collar for me, man. Okay, you better make it easier for me.
The best is ideal for the mic.
I'm just gonna clip this on right here for you.
You know who he looks like to me? He looks like the modern day guy off of Home Alone, like one of the criminals, Marv. Or
Oh yeah. Yes.
He does that
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes, just a heavier one. He does like an older version of the guy on there.
I think he looks like a younger version, but he's
Like right
I
there,
don't
he
know.
looks like. Oh my god, let me see if I can pull it up.
like
Oh
Beetlejuice.
my
I
gosh,
don't
I'm
know.
crying from laughing so hard.
Will it play? Okay.
Joe Pesci. There you go, Joe
There
Pesci.
you go.
Is that his name, Joe Pesci?
I don't know. My computer just
Freaking.
okay. Sorry, my computer froze or something.
I forgot that was him.
That's what he reminds me of.
Oh yeah, look.
I gotta pull this back up. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You mean like this?
Yeah, yeah, sort of. That's just a kind of image I got in my mind, in a sense, like just a kind of a modern day version.
Italian gangsta. Oh my god.
He lives with
Chris,
the
sorry, I know it's not ideal in the corner for you, but sorry, I know that you don't have to.
No.
You are all good.
Justin.
Yes. I think going through what he's like singed and he's walking through the
Yeah, his head right here, right?
yard like this.
Yeah.
Everything else.
Get him off.
Oh my god, I'm dying.
Here we go. Just
I'll take it from. Oh no. He's just showing me
Penguin.
when he pulled his name online.
Sure, yeah, I'm gonna 100%. Yep.
Okay, you good? Club? All right. Is it claptrap? Excuse me.
Cool. Okay. Good. Good. Okay. Luke, you're just gonna look at me. Easy question first. I'm gonna have you say and spell your first and last name for me, just for the record.
It depends on which way I look at him. You know, like, but I don't think it's him.
No, he's the penguin.
You got the giggles, don't you?
I can't help it. I get delirious when it's past my bedtime.
He's a right-handed. You're going in
Oh my goodness.
holster video. Detroit Spike. That's an interesting thing. Let's see how he does his phone. Let's go see how he does
Yeah.
his phone.
Oh yeah.
He's buttoning up.
Dang, he's got a lot
Yeah,
of clothes on. I'd be sweating to death, like sweating
I
bullets.
know. He's look. Well, he's got his tie, and then he's got this on. He's got at least this on. He might even have an undershirt on. Like,
Dang.
to me that's a lot. But I want to see how he does his phone.
Holy moly. You put on another jacket on? Jeez.
Let's see how he does his phone.
Holy moly.
Here we go.
Yeah, I'd say I'll take your phone. Oh no, I want you to. He's just showing me like when
He's right-handed.
his name online.
Yeah.
Which is most common, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
He's all dressed up. To me, he's got very thick hands, and that's one thing about the perp, the alleged perp, is he's got. I've noticed that he's thick hands. Am I here? Deaf.
Huh?
Are you
Sorry.
okay?
What? No, you're not blocked, Susan. We can see you.
Yeah, Susan.
Oh, super close, like
Super.
the guy at Nancy Mace. Yeah.
Well, I've always said I think this guy wears, something. If it is him, I am, because I said this guy wears buckled jeans. He probably smells like cologne. He's clean cut, and he's got two ice rings on his ears. You know what I'm talking about? But he's got the ice on his face. He's got that ring on his face, on his cheekbone.
Oh yeah, yeah. I thought it was a mole. I had to like literally like zoom in to see what that was.
Oh, yes, he does have a ring, by the way.
It's a large one, yeah.
And he's wearing it on his. Let me show you something. I got to show you.
Yeah, go
this
ahead.
stuff.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, here, do you need me to remove something?
Look at this.
I'm not gonna find it. There it is. Okay.
He's got tattoos on his hand right there.
Yeah.
And he's got, appears to be 2 rings right there.
It makes you wonder.
Listen, if he's got a tattoo on his hand and stuff right here, in my opinion, he's got them on his arms.
Oh yeah, I was about to say like, huh. Those jeans, like.
He seems to got a wide foot. And I don't think the perp has a wide foot.
Yeah, he's got small feet too. I think he does, like size
average feet.
8, maybe. Like
probably 9, 10, I would say. But he's definitely had his ears pierced. You can see, it looks like he's had small gauges at one time.
Weird.
But I do believe that, in my opinion, that they will. I think his mom is a very nice lady.
Yeah.
That is for sure.
She looks so familiar to me, like I've met her before or something. Size 6, size 6 shoe. He does. He looks like the penguin. He's a
despicable. Is that Despicable Me or Despicable?
Oh
Me?
yeah, Despicable Me. Yes. Yeah. Here, let's see.
Really, Rachel? Oh my God.
All right, I'll be nice. Oh my gosh. All right, we'll add this guy.
Jesus.
That's definitely not him. Yeah, Despicable Me. He does look like that too. I mean, what do we think? Like, I don't know.
I don't skinny jeans like the perp. I don't think these are skinny jeans. I think these are straight fit.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah, they're straight fit.
Shoes on the.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What time is it? How long we've been live? Almost 4 hours.
Holy shit.
That's
a long
crazy.
that's a long time, yeah. Here, let me
Yeah.
remove this.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I've got so many darn pictures up here. Remove that one. Okay, there we go. Woo! Yeah, we've been live for a while. Can I play him walking again? I remember which one it is.
That.
Is this it? Right here?
What is it?
Oh, somebody wanted me to play him walking again. Here you go. I put it in slow motion, so there you go. He's hunched over there too, though, Justin, right here.
Yeah, but
he's thinner. It's different body. Totally different body, guys.
Really
Yeah.
different body.
Yeah.
Now, again, just because, again, I don't think that this is Mr. Daly, but again, I don't know why they're there at the
exactly.
Daly's house.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Yeah, and he's layered up and closed. Not Tommaso.
I think the FBI is hot on the trail, though. I do. I think they.
Absolutely. I could.
The eyes aren't Tommaso. I don't know.
I could talk about this case
24 hours a day.
It's so.
Me too.
There's so many angles to it, and it's so perplexing, and all of that. So.
I agree. Yeah, Rachel, she went back to work, honey.
And by the way, they had the Violent Crime Task Force with the FBI there yesterday.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Going
that's
to the
a
neighbors,
very,
yeah.
very specific. Can you see a ring on the face through the mask? You can't.
Yeah.
No. You're not going to be able to.
You know, I wonder why, they've, the FBI and stuff have worked on this footage, right? And it makes you wonder, it makes you wonder why they haven't put out a better quality for us to look at. But maybe they just, I don't know, they don't want.
Yeah, I think they got it. I think they got a good track on it, my opinion.
Exactly. Because if they didn't, they would send us better quality. So we'd ID him.
Okay, Sassy.
Thank
you. Oh, what do I do?
Yeah. Yeah, I just don't see it being, what's his face? Despicable Me. Penguin. Sorry, that's mean.
No, I don't think so. And floodlights seriously ripped off wall, and someone slammed their car hard recently. Luke Stradley, yeah.
Yeah, I know you're ready to go. One more question. The blue Charger, remember? I know it was towed because it was wrecked. So it was towed to the insurance company. But I wonder what that had to do with, right? Like, how did it get wrecked? And
it's literally, he had just wrecked his car, an insurance claim.
Yeah.
That's
and bought one.
all they saying. That's all they saying.
Yep. They said has nothing to do with it. But it's just weird, right? You wreck You buy a Range Rover. I guess he must have got paid for it. Maybe he got paid for the car, and that's why he went out and bought the Range Rover. Who knows?
Yeah, they generally cut you a check pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
Lower right in the security door. Locking up.
Oh, you're talking about the doorknob. Yeah, you got the deadbolt and then the actual doorknob.
Oh, gotcha. Thank you, cool scavenger.
Mm-hmm.
I
It's
doubt
broken.
gloves at my work. I double gloves my work in medical, and it makes no difference to the hands. I don't know.
Oh, I can't wear gloves.
Oh, I wear gloves when I clean.
I'm allergic to latex.
Oh, you gotta get the
The
non-latex.
powdery shit. I
Yeah.
can't believe you'll wear them because the powdery stuff in them.
Mine, the kind that I buy, they don't have the powder stuff in them.
Oh, you must have like the big yellow ones or something.
No, it's mine's. They're like a purpley blue thick one. They're really thick, but I buy them at Sam's Club.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't stand those old white ones with the powdery stuff in between them.
Yeah. Mm-mm. I know you don't like that.
I don't like powder between my hands.
I know. I don't really like it either. Anything that makes my hands dry. Ooh.
Same.
Gross. Like dust. All right. It's late. I know you're tired.
Thank you, guys. Thank you,
Yes.
Daff, for
Thank
having
you
me.
so much, Justin, for being on here. I appreciate it. This was
Appreciate
fun. Thank you all.
It was. It's very interesting conversation. Very interesting.
It really is. I could talk for hours on it.
Same.
See.
And we got to like when there is an arrest, that means we're like 50% there, right? Because then you have, who is this guy? Why did this happen? Trial, all of that. And there may be more than one. I bet you there will be.
Yep. And then finding where her body is or where she's at. I don't want to say it like that, you know?
I think it's the latter.
Yeah, I do too.
I think it's the latter.
so-
I think almost pretty much. I mean, it would be nothing short of a miracle of miracles.
Miracle.
You know.
Oh, yeah. I agree. I just can't imagine. I just can't imagine.
Yeah.
Well.
All right, guys. Much
Yes.
love, everyone. Thank you so
Yes.
much. Thanks, chat. Thank you to
Thanks, Justin.
Pearls and to the daffodils. I call you daffodils.
It's better than penguin.
Penguin.
The penguins.
You can't get that
I'm
out of your head,
goofy.
can you?
No, it was hilarious. I couldn't unsee it.
Daphne and I, we can crack up. Her and I, we can. Sometimes we'll get on a hoot, and it's just bad. It's really bad.
I know it is. It's hilarious. It's mean. Thank you so much, Justin, for
Thanks, guys.
coming on tonight. I'll have to do
Thank
this
you.
again shortly.
Of course, of course. Love you guys. All right.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Love you guys. Good night. Thanks a lot, everyone. Thank you. Have a great night.